and do book for now. Obani is way.
Yes, I'm okay. Man, habo.
A man, hey. What is your daughter to see about a fine young company? Over no basis or basis or the messages. So what does indeed? Don't and you won't want the engine and you and your boom. Come to the Bessie. Abandon to my Mississippi and you know, man, Nissa.
Gun of way, Yadin Sam Panam and Kabomuye, Anunti, Ubetia Unity Radio, a young Kabomunkwa.
Asam Paetia, Obayan Safoso, Munia, one can asam. They mouth to some Kakrewa Supreme. Yo, coffee. Omaya woman, Omania mamana, Penny baby, Wata, Jaya Warren, one nipa, Nasa dipa of you, Yamo Embera, Abeya, Omaya woman, Omaya mamana, Adiwaya Nora. Yamana Renya, one so, one in so I want to be. Yamo Embera, Abeya, if you had one so, one in as I dip out of you. Yamo Embera, Abeya, if you had a my Abeya, if you had
Unity Radio.
Come on, Embera, Abra, you are come on, come on, Embera, Can you breed the wafa? Some power warriors now winya. Yamin Shira, Mamani Payas and Foa, and Yanum. Afanya Mistroya, Jumana, Yami Beshrayan, O'Brien, Boya, Amoya Muraye, Abeya, Free and Ara, Amabeya, Free and Ara, I sit
Efi ani abrao Abuja kasima du mienu pepepe na sima edu pepepe na abo eye du baako Unity Radio 103.9 Free any ara sitting free any ara from now till 2 p.m. It's going to be scintillating, and of course, news coming from our country called Ghana. Yamamunyina chema mwaha yiri so nyame adoma na obi ahoye. Ya transisi ane ebe bonko mo. And ebe kwa kwahwe ensema APP edi free Abesim with regards to the heinous crime that was committed. What is the new and the latest filler from Abesim? Yebeko na yeni ensentre for dinkomo the update edi abremo. Eno dan chenso a we'll be looking at issues on today's program. And the former president of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, ese Ghana for enya ade bi mano na yebisa ne se mampani da ade na apese Ghana for yema also po national. And then me pese Ghana for yema me say 2024 Ghana for more modern so mo beto aba edetia Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo any MPP aban no and ebisa sa den was that is the only way asika bebreba omo wie free oman mu kro no omo boy no ebetumi hold you accountable. We will be getting into all the stories this particular morning. So Mahama said, don't let MPP walk away with their stolen money in 2024. In other headlines, was it the only way they could be culpable, held accountable for all the monies stolen, and it's so that another government can come and check them. Coming up on the show, we will be delving deep into this story. And not only did he say, Yentu Abentia MPP, na abayan beba emma Nana Addo ne na abayan mufuo na the government interest ka omawia. He also said, say, wa aveli no ho omoni NDC for aveli omo say, oman no e face crisis. The crisis Ghana face no eye huge. Emabunu ni nya adwuma nye, and that is a national security threat. Anunti oman panin that John Dramani Mahama say, wa aveli no ho wa friend Nana Addo any MPP abayan say, look, the youth of this country deserve better. We need to work as a team. Now, so Mampenida da Mahama say, Niawa can be ano egu aswechi or Mampeni Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo on thing. What is he saying? The dangers the youth unemployment can cause for the country. Ubeti, His Excellency, former President John Dramani Mahama. And so, so you will also hear his voice on the show to authenticate what we are telling you. And no dan chance so I be kwa kwhwe enra ena Kwakye Ofosu asare Gabby asare da kututu bi ma John Dramani Mahama say thank you to na okwa okika kanse na be yankonyai because Mahama any Ghana problem he is the crisis. And then Kwakye Ofosu so to be amane Gabby asare da kon say your cousin's government is the most corrupt under the Fourth Republic. Kwakye Ofosu knocks Gabby. Road minister so actually krata their comma CID about what? Or say Captain Smart aje obabi sika 25,000 Ghana cedis. Inti yen probu na if possible. Yenfa Captain Smart. We'll be getting into all these details. We'll be on the divergent views. We'll be reading the details of the story and giving you the insights, the background of the whole story as the program goes on. Until Road Minister writes to CID to probe Captain Smart over Ghana 25,000 alleged fraud. Now, petition seeking removal of Chief Justice, unwarranted and unmeritorious. His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo na ekasa na ebi ma sha se ekasa Nana Addo kasa dia na chese sesia no shrajefo ne ade petition am abu no ne nyina na chese Nana Addo nim hu bia na and Nana Addo also feel strongly say petition no has no merit. We'll be getting into all these stories. Now ebekwa kwhwe obeka macho Kaaka Ejura happenings I see ya enche abusuafo no enra muko chief imam ho omo de nsem bia todwa omo say committee Nana Addo te ya mo be hwehwe Ejura happenings ni mu no edansem no maka form ho omo say Ejura committee no it was an incubator of fake news, an incubator of fake news. Attack dog on media. Kaaka's family asem omo dia ba betudwa no these and many more ye ba behwe na obeka nso Abesim samo na ekoso ye de betu manim se ye nua be ma no ade a na oye architect and as a quantity surveyor architect for ababonten amo say enya ade a brantia no oka omo ho nti yenim se he was an architect by profession but unregistered with Ghana National Architect or Ghana Institute of Architects. We will be getting down into all these stories, and then of course yebekwa kwhwe the latest yebekwa Abesim na ye the live report abremo na ya what day 2 or day 3 of the incident looks like over there. Unity Radio 103.9. My encha Mamia Bankuma, of course. I'll see that. Me this Mamia Banhuya Ghana and everybody watching us on Facebook and on YouTube. We should share Facebook. Social live. Ko Facebook na share Unity Radio. Ko Facebook you just search Unity Radio on Facebook. You can watch us live. And then on YouTube, Unity TV Worcester. You can be with us, watch us, and let's all discuss, talk Ghana, and of course make Ghana a better place. Speaking truth to power has been the hallmark of this particular show, and of course making sure objectivity becomes our trademark. Unity Radio 103.9 opaya mamu nyina chen ema mo akwaba yemfa yenkura nhyasema anopa bia ye de bremo aya to ne din say word of motivation no and yɛne mu nkyɛ kae sɛ adwumaku a yɛfrɛ no sɛ ɛyɛ rich way auto school adaroma ɛna anɔpa bia yɛtumi di yɛn word of motivation ɛde ɛbrɛ mu rich way auto school yɛ adwuma kɛseɛ wɔ kurom ha sɛ ɛba no sɛ opɛ drivers license mebakyɛw fa ɔne kyerɛ 65 James Street ɛno da nkyɛn so na yɛmfa no sɛ ebi a sɛsi a me no wɔ ɛka sɛ unim Kaaka, you have good drivers your driving record, I mean it's good. Open say uchre Kaaka, open juma, you love driving, that's your hobby. Open a part-time and now full-time. And one so beba 65 James Street, Rich Way Auto School, yabema bi na what to me and so etumi a man for Kaaka na bibia so etumi akọ enkan na chese eno so edie eno no eti me ba cho Rich Way Auto School 65 James Street ono na daruma na ose ye ne enche nkranhwesem anopa bia ode ebi brain ena anopa me pese wani je me pese hu sa abrabo na wo bo no enye da bia no bi betumi ama wani age empanifo bu bebi se sebio so bi bebu ama wane ne ho a na wagya onan a ente se wa ye so bi bu na wo ye gu ho a it is more shameful, it is more damning than say bibia wa obeye wa ya eyenim guase. Don't get me wrong, but ente se obi abo na wa ye eno yenim guase more. You know, for the most part in our lives, you expect happiness from people. You expect happiness from our husbands, from our wives, from our co-workers, from our friends, from our pastors, from our elders, from our brothers, from our sisters, from our colleagues, from wherever. You know, we don't think of it. Say, look, wait a minute, let me sit back. Why can't I manufacture? Why can't I make myself? And on the last week, I said, we don't even appreciate what we have because of the goals we have. Me pese minya $1 million, me pese minya $10 million, me pese minya billionaire. And when you say 1,000 na me what the me move me mfanya she. So I don't even live the life I have today. I'm only focused on the life that I don't have. It is not bad to dream. Don't get me wrong. Every human being on this earth should have a dream. But you have to live your today. You have to live your today. You don't only have to focus on your dream to forget about what you have right now. What if time doesn't even permit for you to get your dream? It means you didn't live a life. Internet, I may know which as my word of motivation on the show on this morning about almost 11 a.m. American Eastern Standard Time. About 3 Ghana no. There may know which no pain say. If you don't find a happy life, baby I feel so being any Jeffrey no. So we nya because Bible crazy and no man can't do what to any person. Don't always wait for people to make you happy. Camilla Erin Kimball. And I can't say the same way. I said, if you don't find a happy life, you make it. Make it yourself. Create a happy environment for yourself. Always smile. Enjoy moments, either good or bad, when they come. You know, one thing I've learned through my experiences, especially from 2019 down to this time, that you have to live in every moment that comes. Enye papa nkwa. Because life, enye papa nkwa na debi ebeba, enye di ohwehwe nkwa na debi ebeba. Sometimes the unexpected can happen. Things can happen out of the blue. Na se wa manage your expectations. Na one di escalate situations are. Now we show expectations nkwa. Now share the atu sesia ne goals any baby our expectations were. Sometimes one share abrabonu kwabeka say let me take my life. Internet dem no ucha no pain say if you don't find the happy life you want, make one. Be happy. You might not necessarily be a billionaire. Maybe God didn't create you to be a millionaire. You aspire. You want to get there. It's a good dream. But the fact that you haven't gotten there doesn't mean that you don't have to live the life you have today. That you don't find the life you want, the happy life you aspire. Create one. Make one yourself. You can only create a happy life for yourself if you understand what life stands for and what life it's all about. Abrabo aye bono abusua enye da bia na obesere o, enye da bia na obi bepe wasemo, enye da bia na obi be yada o, enye da bia na obi be ma wasere o, enye da bia na omo wo nchen na afi so mo do no bedo o. Debi. And to make life for yourself, create happy environment, happy moment, make your own happiness. Camilla Aaron Kimball and the Kasasem. That you see, it connects with last week what we're sharing. Say the year she see any sunti, am I intimi live with the life we have today? Ye pay 1 million, ye pay 100,000, ye pay 2,000, ye pay say inti ama ye pay 2,000 to 200 na ye one deno we don't even live the life we have now. Say, don't expect people to always make you happy. People can make you happy, don't get me wrong. But when it doesn't come, create one, make one, live one. And of course, let your living be counted. Don't just count the days. Live it. Unity Radio 103.9. Richway Auto School, Adaruma. Ena yedi sa encourage sem no edi bramo 65 James Street. But you also driver's license. Oh, we stand potem hadia. Your best bet Richway Auto School, 65 James Street. Oba. EBCC will never be answered to me. Akonkan edi amount. Also eta yechi ena yedi jumedi edi bremo. Now quickly, yankonkoshe ene said the weather report no be siako enra was a rainy day, but today seems better according to the forecast. And there is no indication since you'll be able to temperature no be higher than it was yesterday, about 9 warmer than it was yesterday. Sisi amino say temperature no 82 degrees Fahrenheit. We are not bo and now sure today it's going to be better. There isn't any indication of isolated or scattered thunderstorms in Subian Sonto. The only thing that will happen, and it's a fear we are one econo. Clouds on the back at a kakra. The air typhoon say partly cloudy. So there will be sunshine throughout the entire day, but it's not going to be giddy. There will be some parts of the sun covered by the clouds. And in friend partly cloudy, you know. And maximum temperature nebenya yabeko as high as 86. As high as 86, 87. Now, yaba lowest of 75. That will be around 11 p.m. 11 p.m. Right now, 82, mostly sunny, and it is going to tend to be partly sunny from 12 noon. So that is how the weather looks like. In the so you will be now feel say be and and all that. Oh, Worcester ha. No, in soon tone temperature nebeko as high as 86. So you can go about doing what you do best, and of course your daily activities without any downpour and we wouldn't be having any isolated or scattered thunderstorms. So that is how the weather looks like for the rest of the day. 86 maximum and 75 lowest. Say temperature near 82 and it's mostly sunny. The weather report every morning, Monday through Friday, is brought to you by Dan Auto Repairs. Dan Auto Repairs. Master Dan so Adaruma. And Anopa Bia also a Juno Hunti. Yaman who said you city. Now we see for ma. What me prepare as such. Now Adaruma. And I did weather report Eddie Ebro. Sabre there, Yanani home quickly. You know the next segment on the show. AS Sports. What is new? What is the latest in the world of sports? Many more coming up on the show now. And then you can't go the moon sama. Yebekwa akoshe amanoni so na yahwe ensemo a ekoso ebo eye amanoni. There are a lot of stories coming up. Premier League match ba akoso koso enra. West Ham United are on top of the Premier League. Would you believe it? It's happening. It's many more coming up. Na Sanso and yebekwa akoshe Nana yo amponsa Kumasi Asante Koroko nsemo ekoso. What is his fate? When is he meeting the board of directors? Many more coming up locally to international on the sporting front. You know, keep listening. Na yenani yahu sisiye kakrebi na yenkonkoshe agudi hunsema yedi ebro na yekwa agopramaswa na yakofa agudi hunsema bro. This is how yeko yakofa edi ebro.
Champions are not made in the gyms. Champions are made from something they have deep inside them. A desire, a dream, a vision. Opo National, you are a true champion in sports.
mpanifo kan won wo se aboa enwa wo hwe ne husu ya ye fra no wotope no kura trodo no wa opoku jamfi wa bin adwumam wanyi aba be otope
I mambojo bantan anytime ya kodon iye me a listen man dem call Opo National Rasta say Opo International boy wagwan big up still
to be the best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, oh I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champion.
Okay, stand up for the champion on Unity Radio 103.9. Abuja for Mamunyina Chema Mwakwaba. It's another beautiful Tuesday morning in the United States of America. I hope say Ghana so we know bogidi uko Germany Ken Fredericks beka cho say also Gruty Forte na je say bibia e konsanso na kopiemu e United Kingdom Henrietta Sewabo so she's bibia edida no akwem uko Missouri near other part of the United States as Scott Safo any omomaka nyina so si bibia da na kwem ko Ontario say see be ba cho yenu abema Max Billion na na ba for so beka cho say Canada ededin agudi ehun sema anopa bia eboabo no ede ebremo ewo dwumadie so na ne bredu enenso ye de ebremo no se de me no gusu ana meka no ye be kwa akohwe afisem locally ensema apiapia fi Ghana agudi ehun semu ye fi wane de ani akire amanone ne ye te de nanso ye ka fia efie ni fie Ghana ni fie wata ase ye wi ana fia kwa akohwe amanone so nsema ekoso na ebasa anopa bia tena sese ne de agudi onsam e de brawo dia ne de aseda kese piesie pa e de ma Big Olu Beauty and Barbering Hair Salon ene so be yuti no anima da ho na bibia koyie open tade mpaboa peso tua bills peso money transfer o phone na peso sesa no sim card olu ho de e multifaceted udu wa bibia hwe bia no me pa chonsa be ka bi ho bra 687 Millbury Street na YCSC na bibia nso nko Big Olu Beauty and Barbering Hair Salon tayechi dendenden pampi na yetena se etumi edi agudi onsam bro anopa bia 687 Millbury Street eho ene ewo ye fraud ya ne de aseda piesie pa edi ma adwumaku friend say Asamas Trading and name me pacho so you be a ope so ya adoring o engagement and now person your grocery to turn nam ko go freeze them so now din kakra you say buying in bulk is saving money time I school is life skills and they ba ko edi shey botom no anything 1084 Main Street so pet tilapia mackerel, croaker, red snapper, smoked, any fresh turkey wings, turkey drumsticks, necks, chicken, goat meat, beef ribs, oxtail, fresh nails, dry fish, and a guinea fowl. Nina no ubeba Asamas Trading ho e 1084 Main Street na bibia nso atumi akonkan e de amount uba me pacha odi gabro $150 ye de beba ofie de amount unya ne ba bia agi se Asamas Trading ebo adwuma tayechi ye pa na da bia sorry anopa etumi de agudi unsem bro ye de aseda PSA kese ba kopa enso ema adwuma ku a friend say Ash Pharmacy and then so nyantia ya bohu de ro ya kam wate se Ghana ni ba mapatuma bie pharmacy kese ya mu ana adwuma ni tumpon wohu de meche no koko football boy so nua umada bia unya pass na so nua ni mada bia nti enua ba mu de mama ya ma no pass na etie ne se sa wo obia mpacho kroma de obia wo primary doctor obia wo pharmacy ordinary drufa ene ba bia de fa CVS wo de fa Walgreens wo de fa Walmart wo de fa here ya kamfo Ash Pharmacy and the amount Ash Pharmacy found no nyina fa unim what is more me pacho the air fekura ni say yen ma me di lie so wado no e buy ho a yen de be bro when your prescription is ready we give you free delivery you be tuka na de bro fie yen ma unko di lie so ti say de bi mu ekoko di lie so no anything the asada kese pa ana edi Emma Ash Pharmacy 1067 Main Street on Adum Market now the same building mu ose bra now the phone roof ho say wo ko Ghana open immunization shot and immigration immunization shot and answer flu shot bia na open any form of shot bia no sanso no mo patient counseling any ade nyina ho Ash Pharmacy sesi ano de we your neighborhood pharmacy brane says you na bibia nso ntumi konkan wota echi pampi ana ene ya tena say de agudi unsam de bro yen sha ase quickly na yen tinsi agoprama so na yen fa agudi unsam ya boabo ano de free fie Enfamro, Yewia na yako amanone. Now so Charles Kwakye Ofosu, aka Dad Lumba say.
Dad Lumba here, Mitie Opo National Sports presenter or Demufua.
Say Dad Lumba say Otie Opo National Sports. Na say ye Demufua dia na ye sha say the fi Champion Club of Ghana. Accra Heart of Folk aso ye na me no work as has officially. Omo announced the signing of 4 players. Obeka Ghana. League boy across the folk energy sanso na FA Cup omo na G nti e ba say e call e continental club competition mu a Accra Heart of Folk na kwako gina Ghana na akwa this year's CAF Champions League ahwe so betumi lift high the flag of Ghana na omo betumi aye no ma ye ne ye dia na oso mo bon modern so betumi beef up omo squad na mrantie na omo di kosi akan aginam akon enkodin a lift high the flag of Ghana any has no so omo atumi ayedin na no na sesi am no e ka say exclusive reporter about say Heart of Folk officially omo di aba betu dwa say Abrante friend say Gladson Awako beka last week me di omo players omo di ko Africa no buy no na ne di e ka ho say the bibia has been formalized sanso na Abrante friend say Suraj Seidu Salim Adams and Enoch Esubonting. Now, these new players who have already been included in Heart of Folk squad for the 2021-22 CAF Champions League campaign will look to assist the club who begin their conquest for another continental accolade. Intiphobia Obia say ye omania bread and enei after some winning double this year by winning the league and the FA Cup no, they have gone ahead as to me before my squad now. Oma top players Marco and 9 na chese and also edia ababeto Ejura enso ewo hono no na Belgium team from say Royal Antwerp exclusive reporter yensa kan echese oma express interest omo beto Accra as a folk midfielder friend say Salifu Ibrahim according to Ghana Soccernet report omodiaba. Now the Antwerp team reportedly has submitted an offer of around $600,000 US for the talented midfielder. Belgium Jupiler Pro League club are keen on tying down the highly rated midfielder before the summer transfer window shuts. And he has, in as much as Omu Tono, as you see, Omu prepare for Africa no na idea team I friend said Royal Antwerp from Belgium and so at $600,000 US Joe Biden dollars ababeto omu pona no say omu gi sesika no na omu njai Abrante I friend say Salifu Ibrahim normal Messi akanso emfa ama omwei ebema Heart of Folk a big time financial boost for the ongoing and I say just about to start African Cup of African Champions League na and also edia ababeto Ejura enso and so enono se ukọ Tamale dia kaneno team baako a na omoye robust no omoye stubborn pa for both Kumasi Asante Kotoko any Accra Heart of Folk any team friends say Real Tamale United RTU for short na eno na sesi RTU as enkoye omo bubu omo pansam just unti omonka eno na former president of the Republic of Ghana John Dramani Mahama etumi akwako piem a okoto ana nei wa donate 50,000 Ghana cities at the RTU to help them get ready for the Premier League. Obaka RTU Omako Wilderness Nimwache Kotana Division 1 Samu Tariana why Nyamia Yaduma Mama said to me about back to the elite division Ghana Premier League. Neno and on his and I said during his thank you tour of the Northern Region, the 2020 flag bearer of the main opposition NDC John Dramani Mahama kopiemo and our Dinsamutu Janokase. I want to take this opportunity to congratulate RTU on qualifying to the Premier League and to say that we are all supporters of RTU. And as the regional minister said, let's all come together to support the pride of the North. Adding, that's our team. And so between me and the NDC group in Parliament, led by leader Haruna Idrisu, we are going to make a donation of 50,000 to RTU to prepare for the Premier League. We and Sama Uri friend said John Dramani Mahama, former president of the Republic of Ghana, Ekopiem Ewa Tamale so wade kokoto RTU fonso enim na eno so edie ababeto Ejura eno no ye firo na ye ka Kumasi Asante Kotoko hunsam dia na ene yentumi enka Kumasi Asante Kotoko asem abra yenhwe ne ekoso between the board any CEO reference say Nana Yaw Amponsa na Kumasi Asante Kotoko chief executive officer Nana Yaw Amponsa any club ne board of directors via Zoom ebetumi ehia ene day amabibian so akoso according to exclusive reporter yensa kan every Kumasi. Now the astute football administrator Abesim in the 2021 end of year season report to the board. Now the board is expected to assess the report against the target they set for the management at the beginning of the season. Now, Omar the way forward. Now, key decisions like the future of embattled coach Mariano Barreto, any other related matters will be discussed. Now, Kotoko is expected to get their 2021-22 season set after the meeting today. Now, and also any and atumi ababeto edwa enti nanaya amponsa eyade a omoni abre dendenden se kwan bia so won behwe ama Kumasi Asante Kotoko so atumi ababeto so na yeka Kumasi Asante Kotoko asem no na ensem a ababeto dwa che Ghana Premier League giant Kotoko are close to landing a big deal with National Lottery Authority, according to exclusive reporter Unity Sports Desk. Yabo Roma said to me, Aka. Now, the National Lottery Authority could join a growing list of Kotoko partners before the new season begins, after CEO Nanaya Amponsan paid a courtesy call to the premises of the NLA. Now, Samia Uku and a Director General of National Lottery Authority now received the Kotoko delegation with open arms and has been revealed that collaborations were discussed. Earlier today, the Asante Kotoko Executive Management paid a courtesy call on me at the National Lottery Authority. We had a successful discussions on contributions and collaborations to increase revenue for the authority. Samia Uku wrote on his social media page. Exclusive report on Enchekra Kumasi Asante Kotoko a National Lottery Authority ebetumi ababeka almost sponsors no normally sikema no Kotoko supporters nso twa lotto said the National Lottery Authority nso ebetumi anyeska at the same time na omotumi enso support Kotoko ama Kumasi Asante Kotoko nso atumi agro na omotumi anyini na bibia nso atumi akọ enkan. Sports Writers Association of Ghana a president me member onya member nti e kasa ka tum onya member
wana onya na rupai wo be na rupai maba masima no nti onya na wan kasa ya nkyerɛ me a
yes ano e kasa with facts me member of swag onya member it's an established fact
me kasa nyam kasatia
me boss ne kwabena
me kyerɛ se me nyam kasatia
ada we ne kasatia ne say
awo member no obi na obi nya member na eno so ese wo be ye yana. Okay. Masa, many abra no pen me by you.
Okay. Now, Swag Awards scheduled for December 2021. The Sports Writers Association of Ghana announced said December 3rd. Brenya Bosumi iba be rem na ibe ko yenima ko rem ne de to so miensa na ebeye date slated for the 46th edition of the annual Swag Awards. Now, the 2021 edition of the prestigious and longest running award event in Ghana will confer honors on the nation's most distinguished sports personalities in the year under review. Where they me to me, I can straight away say Club of the Year, Phobia, Coach of the Year, Samuel Bodu. Me omunya mfa mai nominees no kwanya mai ba.
Player of the Year, Glassna Woku or Fabio Gama.
Glassna no say Premier League for your modie. Glassna Woku didn't win. Only winning Eden. Has player been a winner. Yeah, Glassna Wako. So it could me kwara me feel ban here. But I'm say ban here no later part of the season or spark here pa.
But madam is Glassna Wako so Fabio Gama mbo game.
Obi abo game asa.
Okay.
Onka swago ho. Ye kan swago asema. Onka swago.
Yo mati.
That is onka swago. Okay, Indiano so any nsema ene ababeto Ejura. Now coach I friend says CK Akono say I strongly believe this squad will win the title. I feel they was season and we won. Now no back we can say pressure be any so say onkonkoje title bi amfama Ghana. Na Ghana for be to o manu go so twabo no e bi kan omo beka eno na Charles Kwabena Akono CK Akono popularly known as se kwasi ase bi na nsesa na adwene tiene wasesa na adwene ne oka ene se ogidie pa se Ghana team edi ko tournament no kwan bia so ebetumi akwa Jobaka ya African Cup of Nations last week Friday and a draw no ebaye group A Cameroon, Burkina Faso, Ethiopia, Cape Verde. Group B, Senegal, Zimbabwe, Guinea, and Malawi. Group D, and Group C, and Ghana, Morocco, Ghana, Comoros, and Gabon. D, Nigeria, Egypt, Sudan, and Guinea-Bissau. Uko PMO Group E, Algeria, Sierra Leone, Equatorial Guinea, and Cote d'Ivoire, and Group F, Tunisia, Mali, Mauritania, and Gambia. Nano, and Ura, I friend said, CK Akono say, Ghana. Afedia onwane kan wasan boa ebetumi akwaje title no na eno so ene de ababeto dwa quickly yemu yeketem na yemfa ni nkyere amanone na yenhwe nsem ba ko mienu so ayaboaboa no from the foreign land de tie ene say team a friend say West Ham United Enra they did the unthinkable Abraham Che Leicester City esha omomo tuom shomeka mako enan ema Leicester City mi etumiti ekanu eye baako sesi ameno akase se okohwe English Premier League na West Ham United ababe San Chelsea ho a odankan over 6 points ena ono atumi abo no moden Osan wo plus 5 goals. Chelsea plus 5 goals. And Liverpool so plus 5 goals. Omo nyina e was 666. Name when the goals difference are the same, we look at the goals for now. West Ham United are in 2 games Oma baggy in 8 goals. 2 games Oma baggy in 8 goals and Oma conceded 3. And until West Ham United are on top of the Premier League. Chelsea is second, Liverpool is third, and Brighton and so a 4th. Tottenham so at also 5th. Omunina are on 6 points, and Manchester United also a 6 are almost 4 points. So we should now pay baby Arsenal da Kenkalusha. Arsenal toso 19.
19.
Arsenal toso. Arsenal beat Norwich.
One team no. Arsenal one team.
Miss so bisa miss baby omodana make sure baby.
When they supported that team.
When they support Olu support Arsenal. Danso Nabiam support Arsenal. Kwakushus support Arsenal. Kofi J, I know he's an Arsenal fan. Manucho. Arsenal fan.
Manucho. Okay. That's on the 19. Oh, okay.
Teams near able league near 20.
Oh, okay.
Arsenal than 19.
Yo.
How many Manchester City next weekend we?
Oh, sir. We pay apprentice and my so in the boss the boss the kusha.
Madam make cut team on the boy and
okay.
Me so many on about weekend. No, I mean, some people be shy. I bet my baby. Okay, Yansha, to see West Ham United and the name of Andrew Robertson are signing new deal with Liverpool exclusively until 2026 until I extended the contract. And no any and summer about to Ejura. Rumors and gossip kakrebi. Arsenal, according to Telegraph, ever listen to offers for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang 32. I will not stand in the Gabon striker's way if he expresses a desire to leave. According to reporter Ababitu Arsenal say after the Aubameyang Pesokwa Ombijana Kwan Amano Ako. The Ghanaians are determined to support under pressure manager Mikel Arteta following defeat in the opening 2 games of the Premier League season. Mirror. Name other reports on such as suggested say Yama Mikel Arteta 5 games up to October to save his job. Now Arsenal so episode revival interest for England fullback Kieran Trippier, but they need Atletico Madrid to lower their £34 million sterling asking price for the 30-year-old. Now Mudi Goikoto Muja keeper Namudi Koto Yankanye. Former Chelsea boss Antonio Conte is a contender to become Arsenal manager if the club decide to sack Mikel Arteta, according to Daily Telegraph. Now, Tottenham chairman Daniel Levy said he will never drop his valuation of England striker Harry Kane and could even refuse a British record bid of close to 150 million from Man City for the 28-year-old. Now, according to NBC reporter Anopa said, Tottenham for your margin say on baby up on squad no with or without Harry Kane. Until Daniel Levy say it's his time. So bet me a support to whoever is in charge of the team to win some trophy for their club. And also any in 70 or say Manchester City the 150 million pound sterling crab they could still refuse to accept and no any exclusive report. Now Wolves also rejected bid from Tottenham to take Spanish winger Adama Traore on loan, according to exclusive reporter in Babitu Janra. NBC the by say Tottenham for near break they are keen say Kwambia so metumenya Adama Traore, but Roma refused to release the player on loan. Now Tottenham so open talks with Juventus over a move for United States midfielder friend say Wetson McKinney, Calcio Mercato, and a diaba and TCC Tottenham Omania Bre. Now Chelsea so consider a late loan move for Atletico Madrid and his Spain midfielder defense Saul Niguez, while the Blues have offered new contract to central defenders Antonio Rudiger and a branch defense Andreas Christensen. Daily Telegraph and Diabanti Chelsea offer new contract to Rudiger and a Christensen. At the same time, they are looking for Saul Niguez on loan. Now, England midfielder friend said Declan Rice are planning to turn down any offers of a new contract from West Ham, as the 22-year-old feels he's been priced out of a move this summer. In Tubeka, West Ham for say Kamu prepared huge contract 5 years Ediama Declan Rice, but according to Kwakye from the Times, was see West Ham fashion that in the price akojina 100 million say said you ton Grealish no say no beton ama Chelsea any Manchester United no mo pen obi antumi ama ho nti contract bi on the beba ne pono so no ono so nya de a obesan. Chelsea so mo ye hopeful say French defender, I friend said Julius Koundé, to me Enyano Efri Sevilla, according to reporter 90 minutes Eddie Abba. Sisi Amino Casablanca no 77 million pounds sterling release clause on the contract. Name the 2 clubs had hoped to say Nka Ayadi at Chelsea Ede Kedzuma bema omo na nkatumi including the deal na atebo no so na so Kedzuma senya de obeko. According to reporter NBC de ba say Chelsea any West Ham United agree a deal around £24 million sterling for Kedzuma. Nemum Kedzuma is proving to be stubborn. The personal terms ni adeno, he simply doesn't want to leave Chelsea. And also any summer Etumi Ababeto Ejura and so ewo. As a midfielder friend said Lucas Torreira or close to joining Fiorentina on loan with the Uruguayan midfielder having spent last season ewo Atletico Madrid where he helped Diego Simeone's side win the La Liga. Now and also Eddie Ababeto still on Arsenal. Brazil midfielder friend said William Tanani baby anka Arsenal for send a Dutch. Says Amino say I set to leave Arsenal on a free transfer. Arsenal for say omo nyeka prebakura William Enko joining Corinthians in the homeland with talks at an advanced stage. Daily Mail and idea no so etumi Ababeto Ejura and so ewo ho and some no there a doso na a brilliant sometimes we just have to cut it short. The moment they did two and it's West Ham United on top of the league na chese and also there and etumi Ababeto Ejura and so ewo ho and no aha Unity Radio 1039 agudi ehun sama no pa bia yeboabo ano ede brem no and also enane yeboabo ano ede abrem no Real Madrid according to exclusive report Abeto Ejura say Mbappe say I am a star, League One not the best, PSG team not a group of friends. Mbappe revelation and now no per goal say afede PSG say afede o ma brain Mbappe to mo betono na onko ba bi opeso okubia eno any exclusive reporter about Abeto Ejura nti o say I am a star, League One not the best, PSG team no o say enye team or say PSG team not a group of friends and no any asema Mbappe yade ato Ejura nti say kwan bia so omo ebeton Mbappe na Real Madrid giving Kylian Mbappe hope as PSG decide on replacement said the American say siano reporter by crache say ayade a PSG decide say kwan bia so no also omo pe obi Emmanuel Babe replace according to Mundo Deportivo no PSG decided almost stance say the Mbappe oya Ejura do nsema okeka ni ade no ombeton no manya large chunk of the money no motumi the akwakope replacement Abesim and also edia eni etumi Ababeto Ejura enso ewo eno no nti Mbappe wama PSG headache, big headache pa we wait to see what comes up whether some bemanako and I say still ano upon the stubbornness ni na no omo emane nkwa we live to see na and also any DNA etumi Ababeto Ejura na said the American West Ham move for Kedzuma Astole according to exclusive reporter Abasisi Abrante no was see enya de a opeso free ho na and also edia Ababeto Ejura eno no ebreninti yemfa agudi onsem nyina nsia na yemra emebaba manucho akwaba.
Yes, good morning. How you doing?
They say the program
fully jacked up.
They say program pesa mo baba na mami
sama no say woman sports in you are who say yeah we were sports icon.
Woman sports we say
they were by sports mu.
Is a boy 11 crowd na mu bia mai Ken Kalusha homa chen 2 no testament boss send the stories I send the stories a boy 11 no ha won so kra aja na nka abantama say there I just say me person kasaja I'm sure na makalu I'm sure na makoka de enkan I say them person
na over the lawyer na in case nye na over the lawyer
so no there ono ye let enye news because I'm say ono
am join you na na master tie bi nti we nitia I'll be lucky like himself.
Ken Kalusha no eja de bia de oya no so
all the sanda
wa wo eni seja meba na wa hana ana me no nyina start show you come na interact they say there
me worry so tell you ababo
we are say you
yeah on them royal na
o kai nyum bia Samuel Usu boy we are say asisan
o enu nti odo na asisan
we are say you
I said the best is you thought the world will never change.
No, but still you have to be committed to.
Yeah, I'm really committed to the cause of this.
Say community name mawade papa no nkyere mawade no nkyere say we yi omoma. Sesi amponi.
Asemo.
Sesi amponi.
Ye kukru mponi ni ebeswa.
Oba community na reward do. Ya ma nkoso hene. Sesi ya ma nkoso hene mponi na ya ma mrante hene be den.
They metu mama wade so aswa the whole state. El Manucho. I like that one.
Ken Kalusha mbacho transie. And yes, or Baba Hantia now was something.
Kalusha, some of you will grind this. What's this switch?
Kalusha say
Kalusha. No more.
Kalusha then come start to show ya. Me tena start to show in 5 minutes. For the past week.
I don't want to be sad, Abrabum.
What did that Damara na meye? Masha Constella.
Dabi into ba community mo na community ya na yanju ya na.
Odo magini ye.
Yeju ye na.
As somebody the Abrabum there a lot of commitment.
I'm a lawyer for the day.
Je wo ye ntia ni pani aso na ya jo feso no. Ya bo yesi unza asante fon wa ibi yesi das ye bi mra bio. So yesi one good term
deserves another.
Na ye ma baako na sesi e wuhura tran ye konso a.
Commitment na adoso.
Ende mo ma me
penifo se wufo nso doso a.
Baako dia we me dan mo fon baako kan na ye tu na balance.
Yesi wufo doso a. Where dey?
Odonina.
No. Ntinchesa wa ye tomatoes wafu na wa ye mekwa na tomatoes na banti na o se meko no.
Opo hato folk.
On se di tomatoes nko a. Tomatoes ni meko na eko. Okay.
Commitment na doso.
And the tomatoes mama me kon kan wa me ya mo ko ni jene. Ya hato folk assign for players. A very good morning to our numerous cherished happy listeners.
Oh how quick and how fast or diverting or courage.
That's in our experience pa. I mean once we about TP Mazambia da. In 2015 not TP Mazambia wa be na hanya ane ade.
Yes ho.
Oh boy.
That's one chat for ground.
Mecha go back. I said a very good morning to our numerous cherished happy listeners.
And they send time
ya 11:30. You be sorry 1 o'clock. Nti see akwa enim 10.
Be sorry saying
1 o'clock you near callers abem. Nti ya time to 1 p.m.
And 1:30 na ba.
One. I said I'm no word connection bebre. And I'm no near my
Kalu.
And I'm no na chibom.
What they satisfy sporting public.
Oh, be so. Yeah, our
man somebody so much me na.
You dey see now who can dey chobi. Who can dey chobi?
Oh, me support us hadi aba.
Okay, masa ma.
Masa magacho. And Kabi, what dey you koja no? So onye screen ma me kan wanti. Akoba wi na afi obe. Okay.
Then can to so mane ye ho.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Becca.
Yes, you.
Exactly. Yenina. Say e ba na yo. Very soon so.
That's also
I say we Ghana, I won't say Ghana material.
Ken Kalusha waso de ho. Untie hey.
I say we Ghana.
Shebra wo kofa bi ba ma make catch say. Me catch say
on so special.
Ghana, we Ghana near the buy.
Me catch say international. Did I not tell you yesterday?
Ghana.
Yeah,
no, international. International no. Ebia no ka Ghana yi.
Ghana.
International kro.
Me say nye Ghana. Wasu. Ya boy ya ni chawati. Hey, man money here you are. No. Say Kalusha is who
What?
Say Kalusha is who read.
Bro, ya then
oh yeah. Temperature sorry.
You have a weakness of beautiful women.
Okay. Atare mo efe.
Utimi kanfo. But isa be be free.
Na say monsieur me selection okoye free.
Ghana.
Okay.
Mape production.
T-shirt won so be shebi organ.
Madam fu be friend Mape collection.
Won say t-shirt will be shebi organ.
Obi
no me ka sem chiro.
Sa t-shirt me hu bi da o.
Say me minya kwata. Unti. Say me minya kwata. T-shirt no.
What dey be?
Kwata.
Oh okay.
Na ja onu se wonu display me shebi ameto. Me dey kwata. No dey eh. So we Danko African market. Who's on all the container?
Me dey Danko.
On one the container.
And dey buy.
Now dey we can. Me see. Intina make us a community dey obam. Me assume ye. Na ye Ejura.
You are still talking in parables. Kasa here.
Yes, hey, Roya.
So, na we put there. Master tag wakunya amfa. Mas yatum. Wakuku amfa there na one biom.
Was it? I'm still talking in parables.
Yes.
Bible say the waso no.
Onti.
Ya ho no. Kacha asa.
Yes.
Ntinya fi number babam. Me say the waso.
Kalisha memory.
Ghana, Africa, Miss Mentias.
Ghana,
talking parable.
Me see the t-shirt.
Mape collection. Madam will be a brand Mape collection. No, Pamie.
Oh, we are see. Maybe a credit in one so fanko.
Mape. Wow, show.
Wasa swerve credit.
Na give you credit to me can win.
The chair na.
I'm talking about the credit.
Yes, so Fifi Funia.
We are Chawadi now over 10 radios now see my pen on Nanasia.
In my collection.
So when you are Nuntia, who say, maybe be a bit
Mimano,
Madam Mimo, I just say,
Mimo Mano,
I was say,
or Jala, say,
Unim.
I mean, man Kameka.
Okay, okay.
But person who catch
okay.
You see, but no, but you don't get tired yet because there are more to come. If you get tired now, you don't enjoy it.
Okay.
For the next 1 month, you are going to suffer.
So
don't get tired.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it looks good on you.
What's a roll?
I don't know why you took it off.
It
looks good on you.
Oh.
If I top.
First time share me the share Benyabi. I mean, and yeah, confirmed. I say we. I saw Osu prophecy. And yeah, confirmed.
Yeah, confirmed.
Yeah, confirmed. Yeah, Awaku.
On paper, it looks good, but
it looks good on paper. Maybe on the reality. Yeah. You're making me a CEO. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but before we do, my mama, Olu.
Yeah, big Olu. Barbering shop. It's a unisex salon.
Baby, Nanaba will be a Michela no pay. Nanaba.
Big Olu.
And then I was so.
Michano.
Mamiaba. I know which
I think
I don't know which channel.
I didn't tell me channel.
I don't know which channel.
I didn't tell Miss Michana Nano pay.
Won't you buy Biabium?
I know so a problem.
Hey, I'm the manager.
Big Olu.
Yes.
Into a sponsor of the sports segment.
Yes.
Big Olu. See you back.
Olu papa.
Neba girl. In fact, Neba ban who fair. Olu get Olu ban who da. Ayese mum nyina obi ehunu da.
Wow.
Then yamiase.
And
Neba edi ne birthday ne Alicia Oredu. Unzo Olu ni dindi Oredu.
Oh yeah. Olu Oredu.
Adams Oredu. But Oluman for short.
Okay.
And Oluman yasan shorting no. I know Olu.
Near the big account. You can't leave the big.
Big Olu. Yeah, and the man am the source.
Oh, okay.
Big Olu.
Okay.
So we see you now. You man here fire. The big
exactly. There are only few in this rooster.
So we big man out to t-shirt. Now I'm avoka sefa. No I'm biashe. No. Big Elizabeth.
No. Say me manto.
Say the bro doors. Containers.
Besides you want to mention.
Oh, they come back to the video. No.
We're small.
Started from last week.
I call my mimbo.
Messi started.
I call my mimbo.
Now one call.
Oh, mammy.
Oh, me compensate you. Could be with me. I'm going to compensate you.
Go back to later part of last week. Next different day.
Different attack.
Designer for from.
Oh,
but they go back.
Obika is super follow.
Mama Mombre.
The net is super follow.
Mama Mombre. Come on, Eba.
I can also was you zin.
What is it?
Was you
can expose that?
Me wish you Luba birthday.
Yes. We send you Luba then birthday.
Yan can you know? I do to her. I didn't.
7 Kaluchen and worry. So who knows?
Come
go on. What's your one on pay up a time?
Okay.
Alicia Oredu, and then your birthday. Papa say yam 5 days so. Now yam wish you happy special birthday. Now as a dad will wish for Neba, Papa Olusi or wish you happy birthday. Everything good that this life has to offer. And I wish him out.
A good man.
I mean, Mount Nyansa, Nimdie, Akufo-Addo, Ahoɔden, ye dear, and most importantly, good husband.
Like Manucho.
I mean, do more. And I thank my say wish. Thank my say wish. Now, Yame, good man. Now, I'm propelled to the heights our nunya made amount before bringing you into this world. Inti Alicia Oredu say this wish it's not only from us but from your dad Enra Anaju 11 in Anulu said that is a true mark of a good dad. I'm not forgetting Anaju 11 something now send ya bremupo Bacho wish me ban mame. And see, this is for you, Alicia.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you.
And the last.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, so that is for you, Alicia Oredu, Big Olu, Eba girl. Queenly
sitting Kakamano, sitting on
Johian sitting.
Upon say, I don't know, you know, t-shirt in Kwao, sneakers to count.
Sneakers, we more that.
The Nancy,
upon him, sneakers, that.
With them, Huda.
Whatever, first time.
Oh, but no fair. I said, Mekosha. No fair.
As already.
Mekosha, Big Olu. Send me Hunache. Upon the same offer. Now,
Kalusha.
For a second, Kalusha was daydream. Nobody Dianka or Uriah. But no fair. With the bear 18, with the Wabano Pepe. Right age. She's very ripe. Very succulent. There. This is what is meant for men.
No
of
comment.
Class and caliber.
No comment.
No, that's what you are going to the phone.
Mammy, we're not also. It's my Adam Yedio. It's me, bro.
Hey, Mrs. Opo.
Yeah. Manager, so manager. We can be mommy. Manager for life. Kaja Ejuma see it.
What's what they do?
Ejuma see it.
What's what same way. Uba krumha. Me buy jam managers aminyam. Da su kromu.
Nam kromu
ahobrasie kakra.
Ene me kofi.
Me ba ha. Ene managers aminyan. Olu. Mr. Danso. Kwakushus. Ana hoy kra. Kofi be.
Kofi dey. And I could
oh, Kofi now me come managers. Kofi
dey. Managers to that's kromu.
But mo aminyan managers.
Me that's kromu.
Omo nyina.
Eh, friend come shoes.
Yeah, shoes. So Big Olu. Na Mr. Danso. Trinity. Three big managers.
Omo nyina that's your managers because of ahobrasie.
Yes.
And sebi o manager boa na unya contractor. No nche say
the manager dey say
dia wo yentia omo fa
na manager dey
dia wo yentia omo fa so omo manage you no no wa yiro ho no wa yeden wa yiro mo no
ye ne be fie
say the manager
o dey point na Kofi
me wife unti and me ne wife dingomo and I'm say hey na ne what o client nka o say be hey for the first time I say nka say me client bi abi o say am say no pay Anopa na ahamsen rana jina na ye ni ohima heti kasa anadwo no chama olusande ade na me
ya ka che manager say me phone aside there
e na me ka che no na waka che o mani ya
then it's a mini means of support
timer me bese me body time obi
time ko
na expose mama news na we and discuss go time me ka say obi person or no kasa no after show ni bakro face him
of first two phones
okay and na ni bakro na be foul right
tell manager some from food
for your concern do
and na also person manager kasa unim me number on friends me phone so kasa my manager kasa
clue oh yeah I tell my clue
afterthought
okay I tell my clue say oba me hu bibia
person me chire mu dey
my clue too much
I say Kalusha kumati in some way is what kind of Kalusha kumati
Makumati. You are just giving a lot
so much clue for Kalusha not to be happy.
No, take yeah. Manucho phone say no ne Frank. Enam.
Exactly.
No person on make us. Oje Frank phone here then. A friend.
Yes.
So my point is say
yes.
So only obi namwa. Onim me number onim.
But manager say if I'm happy she's okay. I'll say I shouldn't worry too much.
No,
I'm happy she's okay.
Maybe I'm only concerned. I'm only expressing we cry me me na dingo more than ma be kan wa.
Exactly.
Kofi ahwe be menya hope.
So manager now what attack na say oh manager.
What I'm saying is I was shocked.
Ejuma ni see. Catch manager say ejuma ni see.
Me no him heti dingo more na. Obisa say na Manucho I want to send am say no say hey Manucho say don hwe me. And I'm say me guys say babe o client na can say
manager bro wa be.
Kasa me client
NG was see anako main street eh. Aka street be how. Manager wa bro.
Internet sports no ye wie. Yen ka show.
Manager there.
Ya fina glass na work on it.
Say mum are ya ka glass ya work on it.
But my announcement we film this time very important. Unza nano na me MC wo Elder Dubu here yes Pentecost so me dey to omo anom wo anim say Mustafa apekene de Japan ache. Nyame ya adoma September 4th.
Okay.
September 4th. Finally. Ekwan da form Honorable Kennedy Okuprekwe Japan eba Worcester until September 4th the obi anye bre yeshia ewo eye Nana Maxwell sompahene ne ho Anopa 11 sharp September 4th.
Okay.
Question and answer. Said ya kano honorable bar yane ne beba studio so aba be interview but for the most part who questions are come to the hall.
Okay.
Come ask questions and you may cost Ghana questions be will be it Canada Japan in Worcester and I saying August in about 24th. September 4th
10 days from 10 days
from now until Worcester will be hosting Canada Japan town hall meeting Worcester 4th September yep 4th September until be din komo we yemaya NDC and MPP in Samoho
na Friday and Saturday.
We'll be updating people as the day goes by.
The main program is
the town hall.
Time about. Studio, whichever way.
We'll bring him to the studio. Yeah, he can come here and just go scot free.
There are no Chezanka before the town hall, but it will be arranged.
Said, that is not confirmed yet. We'll sometimes too when you do the studio first, people don't want to come to the town hall.
Exactly.
Yeah, because when questions are, you know, so but we'll communicate. We'll communicate. And then you'll be able to about town hall. So when we finish with the bigger program, what I say, then we can also bring him here for those who didn't have the opportunity to also. In Canada, Japan will be in Worcester September 4th.
My mentor will be here.
Yeah.
You know, he has 22 kids.
I hope you will not misbehave.
You know, he has 22 kids. I'm nowhere near. He has 22 kids already. I'm yet to even get to 5. So pray for me. I have everything intact, but the fertile lands I'm still looking for where to go and farm. Because nowadays, 2 men can be farming on the same piece of land, but they don't know each other, and they are both happy. So the lands have gotten very, very dangerous and tricky and serious. So I'm really taking my time so that I get the grounds very well. So it's good to see Kennedy in the studio. I can't wait to sit in Punimpu with such a great man. I have to tap into his spirit. He's a potent man. See, that's the area of his life I want to tap into. I mean, it's not easy to have 22 kids with like 8 different women. I mean, Solomon, the modern day Solomon. It's a modern day Solomon. The more you like women, the more you prosper. I mean, a basic principle of life. Make all of them happy. Who knows? You can be a Kennedy one day. Yeah, because we have a lot of issues today. No, young sports baby. Yeah, 3 minutes, just 3 minutes. Because then we have a lot of issues. Remember, as like enough time to discuss.
Yeah, I know. Okay, now one is look at news and another international. Kotoko issue no NLA no National Lottery Authority no. I'm saying na po person buy no ade Ghana for clubs no lucky and all year in terms of how to do sponsorship. There be a opportunity kasa when you go to South Africa, all teams so many supporters, but I'm so more conform more write up a good sponsorship package to me bo mo munyeska nti almost say no say supporters cramba amba Ukraine they don't even almost you more than say me I Enyeska because they know how to carry themselves out, they know how to market themselves out. And then most of club no lucky. And I'm Ponsaba to say why almost high sense any other encophobia sponsors. You know, it was any National Lottery Authority. I'm say it is a step in the right direction. Opona Obama Kwenja about at you coordinates now maybe monitor and John Dramani Mahama akwakomo 50,000. No say this particular year no fences are qualification to Premier League neck to neck normally before akwa na before akwa wa krom suani team and goalless run at you football modern share at you qualify by samba back na they say ebia ni kromo fo hu say omo aba na omo financially no ebia omo laki no manti omo msika kakra 50,000 say omo fan bobo omo na omo bra omo bomo na omo fan bobo number Premier League no so I to dey na omo boy no dey then times the team obe win league no say how quality you Caladan Park now to survive here. Now they say you are on the verge of winning the
close to winning the league.
Yes. And see, I mean that kind of you lose it.
Yes.
Now will be a tamale has a quite supporters with
a league a national outlook. But maybe another 6 clubs in Accra. They are now quite the Greater Accra League. So we need that openness. And my UK then we Newcastle, we Sheffield, we Liverpool, London, we Wales. Yeah, so it makes it interesting.
Omoba no be say say that spirit and omo board that time no so e be we be ka deadlines and am for kwa omo hu so no kotokone as omo sai kwakoye that be yin na say akonya wo ma glass awoku bi fap no glass awoku ono ne de no obekọ as no as a bi fap no bi ani mo we na ono so ma arehim ni kwa say wi ase unwi a onim de obenya na say bi uko bibi wa abrabom na bibi ankoya na san ba wachi na so o san say I can do it. You just have to do it in your own way. I'm so according na call TB Mbezembe no o san ba you furnace e wo you no
US
so Masante and ho and also on the ompe and call back to Ghana on the Olympics. Okay, this particular year no and can me and can play of the league can make me man, but I'm for different option.
Exactly.
Me Fabio Gama between him and Fabio Gama and I can do more, but I'm for
the master player.
Yeah,
Salisu said
Antonio Mikel and that me share game no or Brace and or sign masses. And I
love the name Antonio Mikel, like Mikel Arteta and Antonio Conte story. Antonio Mikel.
Antonio Mikel. I know share the 50 goal. All time West Ham scorer, high scorer, you know, and the Premier League. And the Premier League on also a breaky record.
Yeah.
I'm a team so long a time no. And now they back here and they say, or say, time was sharing the 50 goal no. Now Coco Jan on one picture. I know picture I see.
Yes,
as man all can say on the mood 94 kg. Then can always say go the baby. Then get a picture na man akoso. But any baby no or this card no the chairman for say me new. Na opoya na de say obo modern back album na what me abo game at me share 50 goals. Am still counting now say also person or break your file. This one is about 30 years, and also about 2 years remaining my contract. Or person to me, or say the guy was happy, and we have to be happy for him. Finally,
Unza no a defender some few years ago.
Yeah.
About 5, about 2 near this.
But remember, but I said that Kotokosu boy no fee Olympics about Olympics or back Kotoko.
Boy Benaka.
Kotoko goalkeeper bi. Ose bibi
Osekojo
the bi Osekojo
Ose Boatin
what's one onim 9 ball pa Ose goalkeeper you can also omukọ here Kotoko no ba ibara obo you na no man 9 in terms of
change the position to do
it can happen and then the players
the players
me say na me boy ni bad ko 5 and assist Mbappe dey no Mbappe dey na o ka say PSG no
we na dey be person say you no your time aso o person o do time Mbappe
ya twen wa afina wo ba
ya ka say me o dey ko fafa here
o
ko fafa say me
ba na yes
Mbappe dey na
o ka say from 8 o'clock wa ba 11 o person wo je mic ne kasa
Mbappe dey already
Mbappe I would say they are not friends in the
any group of friends I see the PSG team is not a group of friends
doesn't have they are not friendly or not a group of friends. I mean it's an interesting statement meaning they pretend in front of the cameras and I say I mean it would have been interesting to know the whole story because
football lesson anything can happen.
You don't have to be friends because Kolo Toure and Arsenal that time you're no defensive pair they were not friends, they were not even on talking terms, but because it's a professional job. You can do a show with even your enemy at the end of the day.
That's right.
PSG striker Kylian Mbappe has offered a no-holds-barred interview amid fresh speculation of a move to Real Madrid before next week's transfer deadline. Speaking with Esquire, Mbappe said of Ligue 1 that, quote, "It is not the best championship in the world, but I feel the responsibility to help it grow.
I'm a star.
Yeah, a team is not a group of friends. You don't have to dine with your teammates every night to win."
Isolated, but I think it's a strong statement which I ascribe to. But just in life, if you have a friendship outside the four corners of what you do now, it helps to it doesn't inhibit your growth because you begin to understand the person even off the way. But the reality is that I mean you don't need to make sure somebody is a friend before they can team up to make something look beautiful. So he has chosen his path. Now at the end of the day, people feel that maybe if Messi and Cody they are friends off the pitch near the end, general growth. I understand if he also feels that no. On a very professional, by a bit trained, you're training tactics. He's a technical person. All he needs now is a tactic to win a particular game. Intending here, say, maybe I say a war. Last time my friend was telling me, says America, so more way be a mission there. Yet to me, be a very good sniper from California. They have a very good para shooter. Will be able to see if you play more from New York. Near the end of the day, they put them together. Then they go on the mission because you need to be an expert everywhere. You need to make us say, Mugu California, and I say Mugu Washington. You are too good in Timonko as a group. But at the end of the day, your expertise will be brought to bear for you to win a particular competition. So maybe he wants to choose that path. That he's not going on a way PSG players must be friends. Obi to the badi and no munya ku down obi ye ni bedi no munya ko no. He doesn't want that kind of friendship with them. I think it makes sense. Maybe the first statement is the one I think it's a bit damning on the whole league. I have to bring up you that it's not the best league and it's not the best championship near the end. It takes something away. Maybe Obeka says it's a reality talk, but this life you have to love what you have before you can push it out there. But one of the main stars of the league for like the past 5 years now about Obeka say you don't think that the league has all the qualities. I think what makes other leagues great and what is even the determinant for great leagues at the end of the day, they started from somewhere. Even FIFA has a coefficient for the past 5 years. Look at best leagues in the world now based on your performances in flashy competitions. Would you Europa, would you Champions League consistently for like 5 years, you become the best league in the world. I mean, it's as good as that because the competition should transcend just your league, and the only way we can measure you properly is being taken outside your league to go and compete. It's as much as possible. They might not be there, but they are getting there. I think that La Liga, if they continue in this state, within the next 2-3 years, they can be one of, if not the first, one of the 2 third leagues in the world. For now, they are the 5th best league. Maybe Spanish league, maybe EPL, maybe Bundesliga, maybe La Liga, Serie A, and Sa, the French league. They are now building their blocks to be the best league in the world, and it doesn't come. It comes from getting good players and winning better competitions. So not pushing some of these buttons, that's the reality. But you playing in the league, you expect you to be an ambassador for the league. You have to be an ambassador, but for you to start making some of these damning statements today, what do you want to say? Because you've been known and been heralded, then you are just an ordinary player. Because you're a small fish in the a fish in the pond. You're not coaching a 1 year there because save the World Cup winner, able to that some common. Okay. All the greatness you've done is in the League A. So why will you rubbish a league that has
on an individual level? He has no qualms about praising himself.
Yes.
He praised himself. He said, "Few change their position like me in playing in all positions of a forward. I don't think everyone is capable of changing position every year and maintaining a great performance at the highest level. Yes, I think I'm a star. When your face is everywhere in the city and in the world, that's for sure you are a star."
I agree. You see, I'm a family buff. You don't buy a horn and let somebody blow it for you. I can blow my own horn. I don't need a stupid person to tell you that you are smart. But at the end of the day,
why can't you say I don't need any other person to tell me I'm smart than to say I don't need a stupid person?
There's between smart and stupid. Say we no can say so be we Jimmy no be to say we need answer and I yanka train sir. Say we no, but why will you fault it? I don't need someone to. No, it doesn't bring the emphasis. No, it doesn't bring the emphasis I want. I don't need someone to tell me I'm good. No, you want to say better. I understand you, but my point is that he can decide to praise himself. I don't have any qualms with that. The problem I have with him is that downgrading the league and trying to, and that's the only one maybe I have a problem. But not being friends and playing a team there, it's allowed. You don't need to be friends to even hold down a money show and I say, baby, you need to get your blocks and get it right. So he's qualified to, but he needs to be careful. I don't think he needs this for whatever reason. PSG's own standards, he's a legend.
That is not a good statement to me.
Of course,
because we are part of the team.
Standards, he's a legend. He's losing it.
Dressing room here very important. You see why players leave and they still connect, text, and laugh with their old players. Where are friends made? Friends are made from walks of life. Churches, I mean, place of gathering,
you meet people,
place of gathering, and they make it friends. I think Mbappe is being too arrogant and he's been too disrespectful.
To say you don't need to be friends to play a team.
He's been too.
You need to be friends to play a team. He needs to go to Messi's child's
make
christening.
your point, man. Question.
No, you are not yet. Maybe you heard me very well.
I heard you.
Okay.
My main point is that he's been rude and disrespectful to the team. Nobody is saying you have to be friends. I mean, sometimes for team unity, because for a team to gel, the dressing room should be coordinated, should be united.
Camaraderie.
There's been that report since the arrival of Lionel Messi. Say on Messi. I'm Central for Kenya to the point they say they are just watching to see how he's going to gel with Messi and all that and everything. Until you coming out at this time with such statement.
But I'm a firm believer that time doesn't matter.
No. My point is there's that impression that the arrival of Messi created this unity in the room, in the dressing room. Until we say he's boiling too much these days. What happened with him and Olivier Giroud? What happened with him Euros? Not even with only Olivier Giroud.
Antoine Griezmann.
Antoine Griezmann.
No, you see that
coming back to
interview. Question, Beba. So you should answer.
No.
You're not close to your mates.
You are not close to your mates. Maybe at that time I was engaged. I had other family agent. Sometimes you don't. No, you don't have to give people room to talk about the team to create so many. Also, we are creating a version.
It's a gap. Messi Krana. About team in Munamicheno. Tama no more Barcelona. Messi, Neymar, and Suarez. No, Omona no more close. But now that players who are Messi, but they were close. And he said, Pena. And you're a professional guy. You don't have
that is the whole point. It creates that impression. That's how the pressure creates.
Because you're
downplaying the league you are playing in. You are from France.
Yeah.
You are French native.
No, he spoke the truth, but I can't so
that same thing I politically correct.
Yes.
And
but it will take time to be a best league, and they've started winner Messi, winner, and with time.
Yeah, but you don't have to. You don't say
it's your own country. And I say,
that is the point. You are native.
You should be an ambassador.
Spanish Premier League.
I want to
cannot stay there for the rest of your life.
The past 2 seasons, the EPL has been the best league, but Sergio Ramos just said that Liga is the best league.
That is it. Promote two Chrome League, one may promote tomorrow. And for you playing I think
the statement is wrong. But the second part that he's not close to his mates in the now Moka say Wendy. I think he has a right to say don't.
And Oka say he has the right in the league in India, doesn't he? He has.
No.
He has.
The right is that I don't need to be friends to be in a teammate.
If you are,
where's the disconnect?
What is the meaning of a team?
A team is
a group of players with special tactics, special technical abilities.
No, that's not
the point. Maybe you're a very good sniper, or you're a very good runner. You come together to a war. We don't need to be friends to be in a team.
Did you listen to Thomas Tuchel?
Tell me.
About Chelsea now. Was it one thing he likes? And that is the success and basic of every team success is the bonding of the players.
Outside the pitch?
Yeah.
We can form bonds here, but outside the room, you don't have bonds.
No. I mean, what is bond then? What is bond then? Tama, England for Kobo Bones, you cry Pamono. I find it saying striker. No, Chelsea striker. Timmy Abraham, only Thomas Ben Chilwell. See England sideline them because they were not supposed to go to a party, but they went. They went. You see, that's how, because all players we are seeing now, birthday checking fellow players. Fellow players.
So if it doesn't go, it should be a problem.
No, but so the point we are trying to create, make here
should have been there.
I don't know, Mamingasa.
No,
don't put words in my mouth.
No, maybe
let me talk. I'm talking. Who's saying thing going day?
It's a rhetoric.
No, my point and say I think I already made myself clear that when you do that, you bring disunity to the dressing room. 2, you are showing your ego. 3, you are creating you are putting unnecessary pressure on the team.
Why by not being there?
Not saying and it's on you be a downfall. No. Couldn't he have given another answer? You had other personal engagement.
The personal reason, but when I'm in team,
you had other personal engagement.
A team always put up a collective effort to achieve a common goal. When I mention, but achieving a common goal, no, at times
because the point is, if you say these things,
you have to pretend.
No, yeah,
okay.
that's there. If you say these things, if you say these things, Messi is listening, Neymar is listening. What opinions are they forming about you? What opinion? That's what I'm saying. Says some who can say you do that, you hurt the team because everybody will interpret interpretation. You are creating unnecessary tension and pressure for the team. You don't do such things.
Premier League, granted this interview.
All of a sudden,
if you are team now,
all of a sudden, Mbappe is becoming too egoistic. That's what I see. He's becoming too egoistic. Yeah, he's becoming too egoistic. He has a fantastic future ahead of him. He has to be humble.
I feel he's becoming too egoistic. Then nobody will argue with you that you feel that's naughty. But to say this and makes him feel so you're tired or egoistic there, I disagree.
Did you listen to me? Listen, I feel he's becoming. He started. He's done some things continuously. This is not the only one. He had a tussle, even to the point saying, "Jano no ni Jeru Nkoko." Come on, Jeru, Jeru, to get there, you have to respect the
fight.
22 is a 1-year-old boy. When you're
psychologist, you need to say a psychologist.
Yeah, you have to follow the footsteps of Messi more, any Ronaldo more. To get up there,
I'm going to work up and bribe better. You know one work up. I'm follow my footsteps. At 18 is a work up.
Anyway, so
that you know win work ups.
Unity Radio 103.9. Anopa Bosuo so anyway.
Yeah, but there's a non-conformist. I mean, I'm doing quite some papa when it's also.
Other issues quickly. You move on from the sporting landscape near me here. Good you some na see the baby here amanyo sem and said na make can yen some no doso ntina me peta me dia said ma Danko African Market, Rashida Financial Services and Dr. Kwakye Amponsa any Venom Women's Health Services. Me ba cho so your ba na utie na no pay now pay primary doctor Makachro any Dr. Kwakye Amponsa enkasa obstetrician or a gynecologist so and or science surgeon. You can never beat it. Untuminya primary doctor or science surgeon. Ebi mu primary doctors say Edudzi some ko procedure ani are from specialist. Ombe bresa and sample no manya appointment to be operated on. Dr. Kwakye Amponsa a Ghanaian doctor. Suya de Ghana. Ye doctor over 10 years of confonochi senior doctor. O free ono. Wasan etumi aba krumha aba be bo adwuma aba ye adwuma enya ne residency me no work say Dr. Kwakye Amponsa Joe Biden amani to me said the dabia metaka no say obetumi aye primary doctor nti obo adwuma me ba jo odi obeya an say you know or a gynecologist as an obstetrician you and or science surgeon you can't get it better than that nti for any chere Winthrop Street number 10 Venom Medical Center building eho na Dr. Kwakye Amponsa ho de obeya an say udua na Venom Medical building no suite number 312 third floor suite number 312 okoho obinya no na one no akasa na waboa ope primary doctor uhia say oye lab test uhia medical follow up anything bia o see emma reproductive system there and on the area of specialty iti eno Venom Women's Health Services enkasa na omwa na bibia nso ntumi nkonkan yemfa seda kese enso ema Rashida Financial Services. Say base any sikasem ntotuye. It's not how much money you get, but the little you get, how well you take care of. Say a fund say open auto insurance, homeowners insurance, investment, mortgage protection, life insurance, Medicaid plans, college planning. Makacho any you know about Rashida and Kasa Rashida yejuma or Internal Revenue Service for so long a time and sana venture into this area. And tune say sikani sikadie not just say I to say ode friends amoku abonka tekwano na wawura ni dim nti frɛ yɛ nua ba Rashida 781-354-3060 781-354-3060 na any Rashida Financial Services nkasa wɔsesa ope auto insurance a woyɛ Ghana ni no every discount you qualified for ɔde bɛma na bibia so atumi akonkan ɛde amount Danko African Market and Wholesale the new Danko yɛma amene sɛ nkankyɛw sɛ Ono store now represented the true definition of African store. Ope Ghana, Kenya, Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire, Senegal, South Africa, all the African countries. What is more, on one kokoye in the container deba. Say you know, on say pressure, diabetes, any problems ne dawson. It's because of the food intake. Yaduani ayedi starch ne adeno dawson. Upe formio wheat 100% no starch. Upe fula African honey, the fi Guinea ni Ghana. Enya hadie na diluted ni concentrated no. Kankaleba herb tea, natural tea from Cote d'Ivoire. A obenye bi anom o blood pressure ni nyina etu oba ubu nsa. Na se utanya pains pa or say the oba so pe bitter bamboo leaves ni bitter wood ni nyina obenye bi. Afe Ghana nuane any all other African countries nuane nyina obenye bi ato ewo the new Danko. Me ba cho yo 785 Main Street, 785 Main Street. Also for 774-243-7151. Na Ebra. Danko African Market, Rashida Financial Service, now Veno Women's Health Services, supported by KM Raf Roofing. Udana Wagana ni na ebebo so di amount. Oma Daruma, and Omutaichi, Emma Yedi, Amanyosem, Eddie Ebro. Young getting into the issues quickly. Na afe Mamimra Manucho, any Kalusha, so Nensha say quickly. Manu. Any kalu enra issue na eba ye no with the Abesim na abano Abesim na abano the tie ni say yeah, there's been a blow up. Yeah, there's been a follow up. It's interesting. I mean, Institute of Architects for now about Africa. And I mean, we believe in academia. It makes a lot of sense. Some of us who believe in academia, it makes a lot of sense in that regard. I mean, exactly. You see, exactly. Yes.
It was so fast and quick.
Yeah. So the reality is that your two major streams. Ghana Institute of Architects, we are Ghana Institute of Engineers. These are two major blocks.
That's right.
We are school. I saw your formal training. We are working professional exams. Architect there. Sometimes it's even more serious because they say we 2 years of obeko apprenticeship or a known firm be now we fail we book near logbook near the end and son they will confer on you the name of architect. Some of us have argued that so because take 6 years not about then what is that person become? Is he not an architect? Does he need to write that exam before he becomes an architect? A man here I used to be a law school, I said we will law. Maybe I said they'll be paralegal and I say BB. For it to be called a lawyer, you need to write the bar exams and pass. Yeah, I think this 28-year-old man, some of Bibia, all news is flying all over because about two. Even so a quantity surveyor, even so a engineer, even so a architect.
But I'm say Ghana for quantity surveyor ne architect because of Mejumano.
Exactly. They mix the two. I agree with you. I agree. They mix the two. That's one. We sit down. There, so architect. That's how information thrives and really goes out there. It's maybe they also had an opportunity to educate the rest of the world. And as you say, Ghana for say, I mean, an architect. To be called an architect, you need to pass. I mean, NLC, law no. They've been given that act. There should be an architect as to make one an architect. So it's just an additional. I think it's my. I'm
saying, the rudiments in even getting a architect degree in technical. And so we were first 4 years now. But baby, some certificate.
Yes.
No, I say 2 years. 2 years in the crown. If we are almost 3 years because I don't want to be formal. So maybe exams now. Before architect,
yes. 2 years, 6 years, but so somebody 2 years of way housemanship. I mean, form of no more consortium. So our friends are we are architects now. I said we projects are why you log in a senior architect. You should log him out. Na book no qualify. Qualify your exams. And so why interview? We say to answer you be called an architect. In Ghana, since you started architecture, I do more than 3,000 in Ghana. People call themselves architects, but take training more than 200, 300 every year. Every year 100. And so we see and say Central to training. Central has started training architects too. We be not control by exams. But first in the day, architecture and course unless you go to take and abroad, you polytechnics now there. You can be a very noble profession. I think they wanted to detach their name from this.
BB design.
Yeah.
For more.
Be a designer and I say BB.
No, mom said the building design.
Oh yeah, I have friends. I can call some of them to educate us.
And 2 years and I confer on you.
Exactly.
When
architect, but look at them just PG dip. Ghana take postgraduate diploma. Now you masters in architecture.
Okay.
See, I know my masters in there. First, my friends from US school near about 20 years ago. They had a PG dip, postgraduate diploma in architecture. No, I got your exams. To win a PG dip, you qualify to write the bar exams. Near the end to be an architect. Maybe it's just a very good education people wanted to give out there that we should stop calling this 28-year-old man or bunko for an architect. But I mean, it's more like speaking to you and say, near the end, you need major names to be architect, be sit yeah, then I'm dancing in. I just a quantity surveyors, and I mean that's a branch that they deal with the pricing.
Draftsman,
yes, and they say 2 years. Architect,
or even also architect.
I'm for an architect
because
or draw or design. They can design. Oh no, say I'm an year interest in Ghana and share challenging jobs. The Chroma simple be architect by 4 years. There are some projects want to be designed and so on. Yeah, resident architects also because the jobs are difficult. You see 10-story, 30-story building, 50-story building. You see these are challenge extreme engineering projects. In some money they are particular about who really gets to be on the Ghana, the single-story building, 2-story and a 4-bedroom near there. You don't even need an architect touch. Just I mean the mirror with them as architect and design. I mean, especially your roofing. An architect should design a roof, a beautiful roof for you near the end. In principle, it's good they've come out with this education. That is high time you don't call the man an architect. He's not really past the requisite for them to have that confer that title of an architect on him. It's just a very good education.
This association there, one MP. Because I mean, who is actually?
But the point is, so being a member, just on your architect, it doesn't mean that somebody can be an architect, no mayor, member of the institute.
Ghana there to be conferred that to be called an architect, they've been given that draftsman, your quantity surveyors now, and you'll be a draftsman and you're 2 years now. You're because your licensed draftsman crowd on more draw. They just draw an architect. We at Ghana more than 3 stories. I say architect sign it. AGI, you're from AGI. I got Association of Ghanaian Architects. Into more stamp. I'm going to say buy exams. I say lawyer. Ghana, you can't call yourself a lawyer when you
the point is somebody can be a surveyor, but not necessarily part of the institute.
So Ghana Institute of Engineers. Your GHI engineer. Surveyors the engineering.
Answer my question. No.
Yes.
Best ultimately say, boy, we almost say or a quantity surveyor. It's maybe point and say obi betumi ayesa adwuma na abra onka institute we ho and I said they are just trying to rubbish say onye quantity surveyor has been claimed.
Yeah, and I mean I say Ghana your trade institutions are strong pamunya commission Ghana maybe a medical association, Ghana Bar Association, Ghana Dental Council, and Institute of Architects. Among the statutory bodies are yamam when say if you've not written the exams you can't call yourself one.
Okay, so you can finish obetima school na wie but when you advance board exams are untumi
you can't run around exactly, but that's where the argument to is that Nipakona text this years your man certificate it was on your architect. You see, there's always a school of thought you are in a fight, but Chroma said
so Chroma sanity how
exactly
you school
you only pass the requisite.
Oh yeah, nice. Ubeko 2 so we
maybe 3 years.
3 years or 2 years.
We are
BS and Abeko Vista State or whichever 4-year college for. We are on your nest.
Exactly.
Unless you pass the license exams.
Exactly. Sana kwe. But I say, engineers need your monshedanya regulation here. It's there. But that is where some of us are.
Okay, into the news is
he is not an architect. But I don't think Institute of Engineers will come out and say that.
Assignment is say na me money money to your draftsman be who Ghana full fees of architect. Your quantity surveyor on fees of architect. And architect for na
engineers driving from architect.
No. What is the variation or the differentiation between an architect and a quantity surveyor?
Architect no design building
plan.
Quantity surveyor no or cost it is to quantity say be a pillar.
Plot no
your land surveyors. Your quantity surveyors, your geodetic engineers, your geomatic engineers. There differences no, but geodetic engineers are land surveyors. But geodetic they just a degree that so near the end. Until there are different professions. There are civil engineer, mechanical engineer, electrical engineer. Near quantity surveyor. Until your land surveying. Omodiane your moshe. Omo cadastral, moshe total station, dump level, numna, or be a mark. Near quantity surveyor. Quantity surveyor, every profession uses a quantity surveyor because someone on your pricing. One more yet take care of say idea we pillar near 3 by 2. From what you are hearing, the guy is a quantity surveyor, not even a land surveyor. So you know of the plot in idea. Quantities.
Obviously, they are not
designing. And Kaya would design you sent a Meboka say now they are command no actually say you have Boka 1 million Ghana cedis, 800,000 Ghana cedis. So that is their job. In Tenoko, electrical and then you quantity surveyors, but just that a specialist field that you have to know and yamu use no. In quantity surveyor they cut across.
Yeah, that's right.
There's even a school of thought Ghana cry and training quantity surveyors. So more course be land BB. but they end up being quantity surveyors. Technically, you see the word quantity surveyors when you go to tech. Building
construction, land economy, any planning.
Yes.
Building construction.
Yeah, Ghana no building construction. Then they end up being quantity surveyors.
Quantity surveyors and planning.
Yeah, minister to a planning or a land commission. Yeah.
You might need education because a bit confusing.
Yeah.
So that's
different fields.
Also, then couple education.
Yeah. So the guy is
I'm just kidding.
People are just trying.
Yeah, some people try to lump them together, but they are two different.
Be a draftsman and on 2 years. Architect, you be an architect require
6 years with 2 years training before board exam.
Your land economy was building construction is quite the same.
Variations,
baby. So they say and go for
it's Architect Institute, you know, the draftsman. I'm gonna plan.
They can be a draftsman, but
I'm not designing buildings in the roads in the like
architect.
Exactly, architect will be from the foundation. Will be designing say 3-bedroom house. Say. That's the architect. Draftsman, you go 2-year training. No, mo draw. First, you architect, you more than a start sketching. Not that my draftsman I draw. But in the midst of AutoCAD near identity, I will be using computer. Into to me, my former boss and say no, shall I draw.
Your time into the
designing on paper. Say. Not that my draftsman, I they put it to drawing. Into an architect, you'll be our for formal training more. Watch your body.
Okay, my uncle, Mr. K. Okay, Mr. K. Dear, winning.
Yeah.
Now, Mrs. Abrantiano, no, or what type of. Some or a quantity surveyor or a architect or a day, and I know a land surveyor. You know about upon design. Now, say, yeah, the radius, my missus is Sunyai, Abesim, in some way, see her, ne, breach a boy, you know, as he say, they are no Kakra.
My mentor was here for me, I was for American by Ghana, Miss. Yes, we are here. Woman says, I'm not so. Obia, it is nine, and the Obia Bukaka, the Opia one thing, I know of any. Maybe some latest about crisis here. I will be up now, Mikaya Plano station. I will him who be a baby already 28 years. Nikunutra, Nazi Mechanical Crazy. Why you're about 20 from 20th August in the visit area, I will be seen why still no. This in there, or more Valentino. Why would you go via Obia,
apart from incident, you know, or Babin so I couldn't say or Bana Junum Kanaka Crown, so I you
know, visit
I check a crack.
Also, a year on the 20th year. Opia Bonting on the 20th, no, Petition Murphy.
Okay. Wow. And to ask my what is new with regards to Asemwa is seen right DM4 and I was a Unity Radio T40.
To see I know the information everything mentioned initially no a branch Richard appear I suspected what the young no or be no say a setup. And you know, but the see no penny statement I watched and what dear to me say only yes, only this Ejura. And if it's a police form, this I may think team then a court. Now so judges are team transfer so so many available for now, you know. They are yet to decide the free aqua Cambodians no the assembly now say Ombemana Tinahana or Madi Assembly Casantino. If you go so more Jan Hona, Sena Midi Tujano, Sena Superintendent Director of Affairs Alexander Eddie Tujano, homicide for not the Pim Sunyani, homicide unit in our police as well, no Madi Pim Sunyaha, or more or money actual crime scene or Machas, your Majuma. Psychologist and so a team, our Machas, the neighbors, here. I didn't come out and so far, maybe a branch and Angasa Moody, the police are yet to decide what to do with him. Say, Bemanatana, Wapo Court to Sianiha, and now say, the power Cambodians in Hoakra, now Omadia Samankasa, and you know, you go so actually. The here free movie, no, Emma, yes. yɛtie for more America so influence you.
Oh, okay. Now report ne by no na Branty you saw architect be so a quantity surveyor a whole lot ama ene Ghana Architect Institute for the Krataba wanten say onka omo nim ne ba bia oni omo ngomam nti obi e kan asem na ma onka say oya architect Branty ne position ene adwuma na oye no na oye den
what we say obi ka so ensem training na ebia ebe kan se bi a freelancer ebia a freelancer na asematina ma report ebia obi betan ba bia ka se reporter na mi ensentry no so na bia me register ewo
Ghana Journalist Association
Bajoze
ebia na onka GJ Ghana Journalist Association ho
yes ana se me nya adwuma wo dem choro adwuma bia mo na FM
okay
asimti na se ye ka ho asema na sure journalist and reporters so at the class Araba Bonten around the other ye be kan is so ya architect na mum am say onye officially registered as an architect ultimate or draw down plans next animal no as na do na bia be kan say architect and but I land surveyor ye be kan go to things as you know me sure say asem ne ba na ya asem da omubeje tum bibisa ba enya asem de ni no onye registered ne de me sure do omeji omo afi kakra bibisa na tie
okay I think it makes a lot of sense but your best say the chiremai na we see initial statement to make it yes a setup na one more setting up not just ebi mo na share that ekuma kwala no mo de body ni ko gugu ni fridge mu na ye de ni ko police station ti no mo say ono na ye
that's what he wants to say achase ne de na sa no be so kire set up ni na am so no ko na ti fio no bi setting up that actually ya o kire na no asem ne de the report no o kire ye no de wa sa be gia tum say ono na ye ani ade
but rationale for doing it ne de on kind the inti o ye ne de on kind
baby on kasa on kind baby
okay Mr. K yada say yecha ak FM fo nyina moni adwuma pa ebe sere se yen wa America ye wa kontum sunwanfo gu ha bonofo agu ha papa na ye wa chunk of listenership ewo ho nti bo adwuma ma ye na ye hu ne ekoso nti ma waso na from ne ben asem ne mo mai na ye frewa na wa me progressive reporter aba yada CP ne wa manebo
Miss Medas na mache busianfo a ewo America kuro nyina na no I kata we course e ba na nya sepetwa
oh sa ho ama for frefro omsi atonka wa hayatonka wa Unity Radio
oh obi say make ata America so me ni padi o sinyane
befu
it was the sabe kabia no you very beautiful.
Okay, thank you very much for that report.
That's the part.
Okay.
I like him a lot. Very soft-spoken, but direct and straight to the point. He diffuses a lot of loose edges because on close ends because he should be a land surveyor. Say na command condia also the land or dealing more with the chiefs, the lands and stuff. They just no now or cadastral. I mean say yo ibia two lands and I say bibia no achi chemu kakra no more ton plot by plot. Yes, exactly, and maybe a draftsman too. Exactly, he saying so be or a draftsman so to make draw. Also to make draw. So it's more like a land person. I think he's very knowledgeable. He's a very smart dude. I mean, one was say he will take up some of these things. That's one can initially me. Some of us bully lawyers would have said this can look like a setup because it doesn't look like it'll be a come dinner. So to make life better for him. But if there's a special room there, maybe it's not been there, but it will be a ben one wants to say why we fear on quality one or be to be near room or be the human bodies
and to the point say me dine so I will say a dine will be now behind
I didn't so I chill it with the shower check a crowd pictures and no I
say what's that twice I see me the sky bro 15,000
150 million one of the victims in the papa
this kind of bro 15-year-old
also the Breno
or the Breno
or the brand manager can
and I don't know what as I see. Now what happened how
exactly. So the more you look at this story, the more you get ahead with it. But me, I think that for the engineers part, they could have really shut up about it. But it was a way to also educate people that a lot of people are charlatans, are working in a midst, claiming to be what they are not. Before you can still be a doctor, you should have some formal training over GMA exams in there. So you don't call them doctors.
The news of the day, they said the news of the day about segment. Yeah, and then the news of the day is a man gets stroke after judge pronounced his sentence.
Oh yeah,
Abranton or a taxi. I'm sorry, a taxi driver. Now Chika no nam kwan emfinfin and who say dadie bi da ho.
Yeah.
And dadie no almost see dadie ni ye we your friend is saying.
Yeah.
Axel.
Yeah.
Obika Axel.
Okay.
And no so eja ofa ye na de ekoto ofa no koton ye. Ofa no koton ye.
Yes.
And ofa Axel no and o ye den okoton ye. And ya che no after he retrieved the metal and the money from
massive. Meaning say now massive. That one say massive.
Money to time ko.
Massive from acknowledge him.
Me na me phone but and distract me.
But what acknowledge say massive afre. What acknowledge?
My men bugram me fu my yampon. Oba man bu for me yampon.
Yeah, let's go.
Abrante no. Ya jeli no. Nti okokota ye born
sentence. Yeah, who said that from no factual no.
An unemployed driver, Emmanuel Appiah, has been struck by stroke after he was sentenced to 3 years imprisonment
for picking
by a court in the Ofakoton in the Central Region for stealing. According to Emmanuel's sister-in-law Ruth, he fell unconscious whilst he was being escorted from court to prison to begin his sentence. Narrating what led to Emmanuel's unfortunate situation, Ruth said her brother-in-law, who was a taxi driver, came across an abandoned rusted car axle in the middle of a road under construction. She indicated that Emmanuel took the metal and sold it out to a scrap dealer for 500 Ghana cedis. Ruth said after Emmanuel had sold the metal, a man from nowhere showed up claiming to own the axle and caused his arrest even after he retrieved the metal and the money from Emmanuel.
No, but they're not fair to him.
The man took the money and the metal and insisted on his arrest. The supposed owner also caused the arrest of the scrap dealer who bought the metal. End of quote. Ruth said Mr. Appiah was arraigned before the Ofanko High Court without legal representation due to financial difficulties. She said the judge sentenced him to 3 years. You see how Ghana...
this is wicked.
You see how
this
Ghana...
wickedness.
Any part deserve to be jailed.
They are rather working freely.
Anyway, what is the difference between Wene Ajimamenu?
Yes. I mean,
someone said Ajimamenu Yamoka.
Yes.
Until Sikana or the Kotra Adiana Yakan was na babak.
What you see?
What you daddy? Aquaju Sika.
Asam ya jailing of 3 years. Na dem so adakwemu and yes we all do agree.
Oh adana yakan na unti ase na yakan judges obi na when make system na no ka say judges need be deserve to go to
I mean na say yam go dem 2 weeks.
Yeah, na judges no say Supreme Court judge na ka say
Yoni Kolendi.
Yeah, cancer na judges no police and
training no your mom
Manucho was in disagreement.
Na some carry na some of them 2 weeks.
Yeah, one and now support. These are some of the things. How can you because Abrante in this car uti the story of the day na Oniska ontimi amfa lawyer inti Ghana no sebi mobrofo any BF4 they are always treated. I don't know.
I say the kwemu
abandoned baby. All do agree say subscribe for they sometimes they are annoying. They try to they steal and but when they
made an echi hono.
Yes,
air conditioner yem omuko twitwa ni
na cotton scraps.
Twitwa ni na.
I mean so it's sometimes on say judge one man bufu ho but the way there you retrieve agisika ni bibia. Why do you give the person 3 years?
So pronouncement you Ghana judge pronouncement you wa ya na
enya for price they will scan for money enya for price
because this
is what happened. Ima couldn't believe he was going to prison. So out of shock, he collapsed in the vehicle he was being conveyed in. Unfortunately, when he gained consciousness, he could not move his body. When you stroke.
Yeah, because blood pressure.
Funny
why
still put him in jail for 3 years?
Community service.
Yeah, that's what they should have done. Because
you see one side of the story. We wish people will corroborate. Maybe saying they're saying it contributes can it doesn't make sense. Saying a story there is very appalling.
The woman who saw a seminar, maybe empathy with it.
Say that fire.
Those can be an bush, but in your other side of the story. But some of the
road under construction. Now the answer that maybe it's for them now. Fire. I mean,
that the Ghana lawyers, pronouncement, because no more we. So this was a community service, as we are all saying.
Yes.
First
time offender.
To say
scrap deal and also our remand.
Yeah, so no, aiding and abetting. I mean, once you are being
say, or do more you yes, coming out of what they come up from because I know what you see. I didn't that quemo. So they be a quack idea. And then Kabaka will be your fee. Nanka that demo padia, they got Ghana for police for no almost a year go pay any massive bill. About free.
Almost unemployed driver. Interesting. How is driving?
Open never call a police station.
Oh yeah, some of the cases.
Police nature.
Yeah, but it's painful. It's painful. Whichever way.
But I think, as I said, what we need to work on in Ghana. The executive director, almost the executive director of Crime Check Foundation (CCF) urged the government to equip the Legal Aid Commission with personnel to improve legal representation for persons who cannot afford the services for lawyers. On say way so legal representation, there's no way senke be jail. There's no way.
Now Ghana they say more pro bono lawyers. More happy brain.
No, Legal Aid Commission with personnel to improve. Oh man.
Lawyers crap boy some phobias pro bono. Main lawyers in Pono. Say all the two on.
What you sorry, I was sorry, see, but Sanafi, am I a thoughts now? What disintegrated thoughts?
Come on, there are people
who I say, I mean, this is a story. It's a bank credit.
Is that the hospital? Mr. Doctors now confirms when you stroke. Doctors now confirms when you stroke. And now more can say, Bia. Girl, no, Ebeka one side. I don't think so because a court, so-called court, and a Ufiho, and a Unimbema, and Inuan, Sanikazo, Saday. And he share the incident because sometimes you can get a shock because you least expect this to happen.
Yeah, exactly. No, first time on where make I say bia it can be lopsided and say bia na da kwan mu e da kwan mu no driving on who no see from fire no that one we need to be sure.
No, we are not saying said because at the end of the fact that we are fast okoton they are making scan.
Yeah,
the intention is bad.
Oh, that's why you're saying sorry, Nidia. Because sorry,
Nancy Bannister said, I didn't that question. Now, they're quite on I did that come off our coton. Obisu be cream said, I didn't need that.
For you all, you know, it was somewhere the guy went there to pick
I said that baby Omoye road construction.
That quim.
Yeah. At the coin who baby Omoye road construction.
So the people almost stop.
That's Omoye Juma. Yeah. Inti sad that they be the
compressor and it's another to at one. Omeka Ghana they say and the Yaman de
Odu I'm so sha be obi anu ho
no fire. That's the point.
So inti at the end of the kwan ho
ba the be party be I say we to at was the chair ba be fix.
E ho ne baby Omoye adwuma.
Oh okay.
Now to sell for 500 cedis means the thing was very big or expensive. 500 Ghana scrap
500.
Inside there esun mu edu pa na.
Into what we are saying said the why and the Yankase, but I think 3 years for that after retrieving the thing and getting the money back. Man community service.
Yes.
Kana you might be bro in for your ball and many
exactly.
You might be brave. Abani here for you let's utilize these people.
Yeah, we don't think outside the box. We are always logged in the law. You are full to the book. In your book they can
say Ghana the omo ye bone kese no.
Yen got 3. You don't want to mention it, but we know some 2 major people working in Ghana today. I would not sorry. Why should they be there? Sikam wedi. Sikam wedi millions of cities.
Well connected.
Oh, you say Animals Kingdom. When Jojo was shown as Animals Kingdom.
Okay, move on. Your issues be brave.
Yes.
Don't let NPP walk away with their stolen money in 2024. Mahama to Ghanaians. We are prepared to meet NPP to discuss job creation. Unemployment threatens national security. Mahama called for NPP NDC dialogue apt. Edudzi and our support to Edudzi, right? Your cousin's government is the most corrupt under the Fourth Republic. Kwakye Ofosu knocks Gabby. Unza Gabby ka say Mahama kasa say ya no. Okay, say abatu no. Omu yuya omu. And he did make
they could have won more seats.
If
they are not twisted their arm.
They are not twisted their arm. And Omaino ahonchire wum ni ade. And Gabby knock off say Mahama no ane Ghana crisis. Mahama ono ne Ghana crisis. And I ne Kwakye Ofosu so abe kiki Gabby so say your cousin's government is the most corrupt under the Fourth Republic. And also no road minister. A man for me sure story no name say. A man for say hey say they touch not my anointed now don't saka MPP abaya. They will find a way to get you in trouble. Ebi mu so say massa o deserve ni na say Captain Smart. Road Minister Amakwata, right?
Yeah, Amakwata.
Actual crata commerce CID say on probu
Captain
Smart for fraud. Ni na say Obabi say Captain Smart ajinisika 25,000 say or no they command road minister for something. Now, mamin kind of story no. The Minister of Roads and Highways, Kwakye Ofosu, has lodged a complaint at the Criminal Investigations Department, CID of the Ghana Police Service, praying to the investigative body to probe radio presenter Captain Smart over alleged corruption. To Mr. Ofosu, who is also the NPP Member of Parliament for Etiwa West, his attention was drawn to the alleged act of the radio presenter when a woman called into the seat program on Net 2 about a few weeks ago to make her case. Now, the woman complained that Captain Smart has tricked her into parting with 25,000 Ghana cedis, which he promised was to be used to influence the Road and Highways Minister to take a certain decision in her favor concerning a building project. However, to her disappointment, the building project she paid the money to put on hold has now been completed. Mr. Ofosu, through his lawyer, in a letter dated Monday, August 23, 2021, which was yesterday, right?
Yeah.
An address to the CID, Police Headquarters, urged the investigative body to cause a full-blown investigation into the allegation made by the woman. The audio clip of the woman's submission on air was attached to the attention of the police. Our instructions are that about a week or so ago, it was brought to the attention of our client that this name had been mentioned in connection with an allegation of corruption aired on one FM radio station. Our client says that that he eventually listened to the clip and found that one Captain Smart, a popular radio presenter, is deemed to have collected some money from a woman for the benefit of our client. The letter signed by lawyer Francis K. Yabua in part read. It added, and I quote again, our client says that he is appalled by the allegation therein, which apart from its criminal connotations, it's also defamatory to the integrity of our client, a matter that we may deal with at the civil court. At this stage, we have been instructed to formally bring to your attention the clip and respectfully pray that you can cause a full investigation to be conducted into the allegation contained in the clip, not only for the name and the long-standing integrity of our client to be cleared, but also any perpetrator to be dealt with in accordance with the law.
Yeah, it's final start.
Yeah, Captain Smart.
Yes, interesting. Captain Smart of Onya FM, formerly of Angel FM. I listened to that when, and it's interesting that a woman calls into a show and makes that allegation on a private show that Captain Smart are getting 25,000. So, let's see about the coin and the identity. You bet to no be advices. Maybe you Captain Smart or to me or influence into back. I say my
Captain Smart catching some money 25,000.
To whom Captain Smart some money 25,000. No fan whom minister no. And that's why the minister's name
came up.
We say, but still, you remove if you want to any yanti or Genesika on the show.
Yeah, because the building has been completed.
Exactly. You tune if you want. We ended up being demolished and being taken off the place. Then the woman makes this allegation. Then the minister finds it prudent that it's an allegation, right? But for the CID to look into it, I think it's good for our democracy. At the end of the day, to trust him behind him. So the CID will call Captain Smart. He will allege must prove. The woman must prove beyond reasonable doubt. But just one link it to where there, and I'm sure you come to that story too. There are two opposite stories.
Chief Justice there.
Yes, exactly. Then the president is saying that one don't say unmeritorious and unnecessary. But when you body an allegation somewhere, we said there's some level of truth. Was the woman working somewhere? Has the place been demolished? Yeah. She give some credence
to the story.
So yes, but at this point we need to. The woman is alleged, must prove that this man, not Captain Span to be in. I personally don't see anything wrong with it.
Okay.
And we shouldn't deem it as a witch hunt. If it comes to equity,
no, if say Captain Smart,
has been vociferous on the government.
No, allegations be Betian in the past. What Jimmy Sika is saying, what Bume, what defraud me. A lot of women have made
exactly. A woman in London crowd
came under scrutiny. Me read the story. No, I mean that is what people were saying. I was looking at the comment. Ebi say adena allegation say nya witch hunt na. Adena allegations be buy no. Adena we na a home minister abeka say wa chokrata koma police for say investigate.
Because minister needing be.
But whichever way to. Just
it doesn't exonerate the rest. No, one we minister no be him. We minister no be him. So that is why it makes it more interesting for us to feel that you hear that aspect of the story. That for me, it's even a good cause for the story for the story that Captain Smart can't go so but this time around the minister has made it say okay it's a one Jessica. I believe that it will rather make you more very visible out there. At the end of the day, I will be charitable saying popularity, but we can say why popular that. But it will make your what you say more visible. Now, Captain Smart, you are a crusader for anti-corruption, and say we're not bad, not say for one. It should be
you who film near her.
And someone will say, I will not be happy if it's victimized because say me say Oboga say manu charge usika. I am not say me man say me usika. Prove to the whole Worcester that this kind of man waha say a check and a cash one ejina obi. I mean these are interesting. The CID will do this job. So let's not push that first button. Say hey Oka Sentina. Oka Sentina, it doesn't mean that you should not do the right thing. Oka Sakra, you don't go taking somebody's money in the name of helping the person. Now if you have clean hands, you should even be more ready for this. So I don't see.
Okay.
I will add it
link it to
Chief Justice and President say you're unmeritorious.
Quickly now you move on.
I think there are mere allegations and it doesn't think that.
I will say petition seeking removal of Chief Justice unwarranted and unmeritorious.
Yes.
Nanado.
Yeah. But you know, I've sat here to tell you before I end baby. Okay, I say Asante Bedi to troll to be say yen start. You see where some of us don't understand.
For say omo engine shishim.
Yeah, they are not ready
because it's already been done on Saturday.
Yeah, CID say I CID first. By now, yeah, Afrifa lawyer bia or Chidom. Or can say on the Oweshibu Ghana Telecom. Now Okofa lawyer can say
but the lawyer has 15, spoken again.
Yeah, Afrifa.
Yeah, what I said him. Yeah, or senior dia asemo kan no twa.
Yes.
Or say I did not peddle falsehood. Alleged 5 million bribe. I did not peddle falsehood against Chief Justice. We say Afrifa tells High Court.
Yeah. So I say Ochidom no ka say Chief Justice one man 5 million no dia asem na man. Inti sade ombo an money chia. That time no so the chief is saying that Ochidom lawyer ne gen $100,000 say or the company for na say ya sha asem na man. Na Ghana so the bribe is a big issue. A lawyer of such repute. Now, share cases are here, you're charging lawyer and charging of 300,000 Ghana cedis. It tells you that it's a high profile case.
Yeah.
I mean, when some of these amounts are mentioned, that you don't joke. So it's a lawyer of repute, of course, Supreme Court in AD Assembly. And the man say, chief and say, or no Ghana Legal Council, say this is Wajini Sika say, I could bribe a man. In a case, and so we do not generate bribe back. Nisika and the with you. Now, lawyer also say, no, Sika not the man in the legal fees. No, chairman back there because or say, Chief Justice won't have 5 million. Non for lawyer powers and a lawyer. So it's a matter of did the chief tell him and answer one can't I call Ghana Legal Council. Interestingly, man Fred Chief Limpo and Yano. Lawyer free for Nano Mujina and Swa say I mean he should they don't want to talk about it. And I say when Asepa the Akache president say, you know what? Your job is that petition be by when him say you only push a button. Then get to Supreme Court judges, any 5-member committee, no more shame. That is all you have to do. And remember, Charlotte said the other where I don't understand is that we by now president has quickly stood in front of the gate. Hey, Mumfasem non comment shame be there. Have you been fair and truthful to ourselves as Ghanaians? Adena Bana won't yet show. Just get the people up. Not to say Casey Beyonce, do baby, no catch say a Casey Biana or Mitianam can say, oh. Will be then the president will form a committee because the committee would make money and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But for him, Asante Bedi to start something, and president later on to come and say that on Shishimono, I'm beginning to find something which smells like fish, as far as I'm concerned. because I from day one was not even interested. Okay, I can say your data, your letter which has no date in there, sent to be to say it makes mockery of the whole system. Mampoka said no. Say why they say shame? No business every case a shame. About a month or two on, President now decides to speak and say that I won't do it because I think it has no merit. We can't live in a country like that. And how much evidence do you know to know that it is not true? What else do you know? Assembly by and then what? A lawyer of such should be, because in any case, if it's not true, as a lawyer, and I so losing the license, because a lawyer, as much as possible, per se, lawyers in Yamuye free of blemish. You are not there to tell a lie, but to tell us the position of the law. But in doing so, no, your general winner is on the line, credibility. So if a lawyer says that my client is Chief Justice or Bible 5 million, now President if you do anymore, what do? Let the law take it, because just like Amakwata has done. So at the end of the day, Aboni didn't say CKB blah blah blah. CID do your job. Unfortunately, it's a Chief Justice involved. CID can still do his job, but the President can also institute some of these things. So for him to quickly come and rubbish the whole thing, I'm a bit disappointed. I think he should have allowed, at least, giving it some credence.
So Obinya, so Jaina Shimuna
Kwakusi, beautifully, you'll be exonerated. Not charging, so no, you don't want to near the end. Is it because of the bigger fish involved? People are so much afraid. Is that what you are preaching? Because CID Krano, people in the past have told us, the president, IGP, the CID is under the IGP. People always feel that there's a level of arm twisting over there. It's a strategy now. There are young moms power to do some of these things, and they cannot. I remember Emil Short. Why is Emil Short anything? Because of some of these high-profile cases now, they're doing anymore. Or running around it. So they're saying that this time around they are not too ready now. We need to. Your democracy should be deepened, but not with some of these things. Where Charlotte Sessel will say that I know people might just say we shouldn't mix apple with oranges. But a true beer, the same worker say Captain Smart, people are perception is everything. Now this way you are doing different conspiracy theory. You might not believe in it, but it works perfectly because once it makes sense. Captain Smart has never hidden his intention that to MPP near and job that he did. All of a sudden, he's been under the stick and he's been given a lot of bashing to the current president. This happening to him. I am a firm believer of the case. But so BTH no conspiracy said because he decided to touch the tail of the lion. He has those rights.
Kalusha,
the same with the president. About this too.
Thank you, Manucho, for that wonderful submission. Kalusha, for Kaaka, na me pese quick need to be here, man. Penny that audio so no some all cano. Captain Smart, I saw a job between 25,000. Let's say a show, yeah, and then somebody calls into the show, and a minister of roots. I instructing the lawyers on Chokrat and Commerce. I read the letter. Say, Omoshishim, and your captain, and the lawyer, no, the minister, no, and Quendin, Omupese, Omuyi from Nimum, the person should be dealt with if proven so Ibonia. And then the Nanado also say, unmeritorious, any unwarranted, say, amount for a Chokrat Abrani, say, Ebeya. Chief Justice said because of 5 million bribery scandal na aba yaka ho asema but shrage for say anya dia omo betumi agi sa asem no ahwehwem ama Ghana for bibrebuafu because am shrage say ade a CID for agi aye hwehwemu so ma ye hwehwemu no amo nso ntumi nsanye nti but the president is saying say sabi eninyina so ibi ani so obi beka say ompam Chief Justice ana onyina di.
Most definitely. Starting from my friends, Captain Smartin. Captain Smartin, them say Obina are calling, Obana are calling. I don't know the Oshasi or calling, but there's for the law to have its own course. I think it's a step in the right direction. May sure say Minister of Foods, he did what is good. And no, it's also with jurisdiction. Until just call for the appropriate court and say, my minister in Waleji, until Mr. Medimbemu, it will also you need film no aim. Or allegations, and these are 5 million. I don't know the kind of case, now a what is our amount, everybody say $5 million. Land.
Ghana Telecom for land be with the chief. Now, Omoji Omwadie. Now, court, Supreme Court.
It's our land, $100 million.
Yeah, very big.
Okay,
a big issue.
No, Paul who say, I don't know, I had the trace of with two tails. When I'm mentioning, I mean, can say a lawyer, when I'm mentioning, and a Chief Justice. And a lawyer, no, say, yeah, you need so, and no, the only age man. I say, you need, and out of that, no, say, assembly who has a maker. Now, I say, case, we see, in case discuss it, and kwakoma chief justice say nko ndi assembly man na say opo once again no ya na sa akwa yi akwa scrap yi make sure say akwa na okochi akwa na bi okoma lawyer ne sika no do man 3 years no me sense me ye hu say ye lawyers ne adade no Bible allegation it we call omunsase na but this
now if you are not expose
and this particular you know 5 million bi wo mo ti Ghana $5 million for somebody case na man na case na case no is adene nya odi abase no ese ye because say okokoje Bible na say adene ni ho na ese man go ye won. But
interestingly, no, Akotampa became the lawyer of the chief too. Am I story nanka?
Credence.
Credence, we say corroborate.
Oh, but Akopo say not don't lie. Say man say almost deal with evidence. So what I say. Let me say be evidence way no na. Be na na say be minya evidence say ni na papa na ye.
But can't get all the evidence. You have to set up the motion. Then they will fight.
No, you do have a verbal accusation. Any allegation. Una me cheno. Na baba na no. Eka say be a lawyer nti. E be onya evidence until say prove otherwise.
No, but the amount for can say fine unya evidence who your man penny ena nipa oni omo ye adwuma no ena obi di asama to no so yenka say e no kre e betumi aye no kre betumi aye ntro because nya allegations na na no kre but say who ka say unya evidence
na me ka say ono as a
unya idea so ka say yen hwehwem
just say me say ono e bia law for no kon ye say bia obi onya evidence nti e bia na o make that decision say I don't know you should have brought the Kaaka say unmeritorious unmeritorious
unmeritorious fine and you bet make say
any merit
but unwarranted
but what's a brought in mood what I'm just begin to say I you say this clear case for us as a you know layman nka sasim require nka court jurisdiction beyond a court bi na nka mo counsel me the chief justice on the other side and I fencing Kwame Ofosu on the other side e dey ben ntina we ya lawyer ya se koya adwuma na onu so obetuma akasa na wo sir answer now we client no e dey yini ba no if you say you went through all the nitty-gritty of the whole show and I say asime the mere dey management ekokodi echi now if you say who need that competency na obetun dey adwuma na I didn't know sanka kache when you say adwuma dey be dey ama me awaji usika o enti say sanko 5 million awo ana say Ghana lawyers no ya na omo ediska kokon.
So the question I'm asking is how different is this from Captain Smart's one? This was an allegation similar to Captain Smart's one. How similar? Oh, Ajimisika saw the comma Supreme Court Chief Justice. We saw Ajimisika saw the comma Road Minister.
We there omo no oka say we there no say after all this carry kwakoma no we so aji
no ka so aji
say Chief Justice say o man 5 million o man 5 million on the case na man that's what on
but I'm saying 100,000 so ko bisa no so say ono legal fee
no legal fee dey 300,000 so man 100,000 na on fan ko tua bribe man no say a free fan the lawyer no say man 100,000 on fan ko tua bribe man no nti say sika no person gen back
say one man is 20,000 cross so ka say
100,000 no nti the lawyer no a free fan ko general legal counsel ono ko general legal counsel say wa gen bribe of 100,000 nti o gen ade back na wa man move 15,000 to 20,000 na lawyer no so actually say ye no credit sika no the man na ye bribe the legal fee 300,000 no be ka chen say Chief Justice say onya 5 million bribe
now who fi say who you competent lawyer now ko ji obi that piece of $300
$300,000
now
say ye no credit also one can chen say $100,000 be for bribe now 20,000 of the man be back no because he told him that Chief Justice say on 5 million bribe no from buano what I say enti sisi anu lawyer free fan say me client take him say Chief Justice so budget 5 million to help him.
So no in that case me say I didn't know canina in that case that land no was not meant for anybody.
I know you had different cases. Say or accuse say Chief Justice a bribe of 5 million. That is what the chief told him. Me lawyer na wona we be catch him say Chief Justice suppose say bring 5 million on the case in amount. Inti sada membo na say okay dem dia mecha me legal fee of 300,000 memo obi inti memo 20,000 memo obi no dey kutia 5 million won inti where ban say I want to accuse him Ghana legal counsel say me 100,000 say me the coach bribe amount. Let me who said that. Me bribe me only 300,000 for my fee. Who mom na work at me say Chief Justice say up 5 million from you as bribe. If you say my question Chief no can say Chief Justice agent 5 million to help him on the case. Oh, 5 million is not for Kutampa as a lawyer. Na truthfully no, why the case if lawyer need some that come Kutampa. MPP lawyer no, on the case no. Na 5 million to the Chief Justice no. And I say Ghana legal counsel no say okay.
Mo ya delay ama
it's a whole lot we are.
I don't know political trees but just let's leave it and
no, that stories. Yeah, point in say I say pass a government no aban no we have a Chief Justice so from committee no mhwehwe mu pass chief no be chere say no kra na say no. Na president on here or doing say merit be anti on here. Where I'm a bit saddened. But say we the Charlotte said they buy the quickly no asset committee and man no. Or else I say pick and choose. That is how I feel. Not to say but we no so no asset. Na board na ka say oh it's exonerated. You'll be happy. But do open no.
That's how the issue and must charge for so because
or the Chief Justice
CID.
No, but it's not.
No, CID for maybe investigation. Maybe Kwakye could do you know, maybe a president in him. Maybe I'm out to public because it's a Chief Justice. Maybe say Akufo-Addo say I don't know unwarranted and unmeritorious. Maybe see advance investigation maybe, but the fast that they put up bear to the president, you know, out of that maybe on our casa.
That's a recipe for disaster.
We might not have those information.
Yes, we don't have, but the problem now that the president be a bar, better now. Why pick and choose? Because okay, more enough information to me pushy. So your democratic dispensation.
I mean, what I could have said, or cancer, I don't know, unwarranted, unmeritorious. You could have said, right now, maybe a CID for investigation. It is with me. And
I'm very angry. They say for democracy to grow, a bar would you push it and let's investigate. Well, so what's not can say? Pick and Charlotte said the bad
CID for investigated. Already.
That's why people want to Shraj because CID no damn parliament president na until they feel the influences are there. But Shraj is an autonomous body. Your democracy na set it apart, so you can't touch them when they are on an issue. But CID near the Tiwa was there, your friend was there. You know they going to CID no is not a body. If there's a government interference, you can be sure that they will not do it.
You just have to even call that stories.
Okay, quickly, you move on here, President Mahama issues because one more time no in call. There be a momentum. This is a main country beam. Don't let MPP walk away with their stolen money in 2024, President Mahama. I know you one bit of in some kind. Former President John Dramani Mahama has urged Ghanaians to vote out the NPP government in 2024 so they could account for their stewardship under a new government. And I'm quoting him: the NPP have no intention of fighting corruption, and so the only way they can be made to account to the people of Ghana is for them to leave office so that the new government will come and audit them and show where they have gone wrong. Otherwise, all the money they have stolen, they will just walk away with it. If you participate in politics or are a participant in public service, one of the first things you must be willing to do is to be accountable to the people. The only way they could be accountable is for them to leave office so that the people of Ghana can ask them questions and audit them to make sure they account for the period they were in office. Mr. Mahama, end of quote. Mr. Mahama made the comment in Wa in the Upper East region where he's embarking on a thank you tour. Kalusha, let me start off with you.
Because I don't know, say the politicians, they have their own barometers and parameters that they check and checking people how corrupt they are and those kind of stuff. Because me sure say time na NPP for NDC for abamano. That same statement na NDC for ekasa. And no be what this political parties NPP and NDC for no omon kan share na because we are ba no be accuse in crowd for. Opo ba kai say friends interchange war circle almost 250 million na Ghana dollars. So Ghana do almost $6 kwa na you anche ana de no e fa bi ko buye mbe MPP foi ata no more opposition me boa na corrupt na ade na we see opo a side time said that these politicians right now they say Ghana for any bio omo change omo strategy no. What I'm saying, corruption is there. You need parameters. You need so more disca. But I'm changing your strategy. Right now, there, you person more kasa, more kasa man. A day and puntu meba. What I'm saying, we are Other side no say unemployment you know say me be kan one day na me me go say be kan but corruption any those kind where you see Ofosu Kwachi no me fa no nyanka wan
yeah time no
Ofosu Kwachi aso be ka say omu na we corrupt those kind Ofosu Kwachi na mo wa ban mu ye ni mu de amafo kan mo amafo ebi mu say mo ya bajapade say ebi mu so ma say those kind of stuff that's kan nyam ko nya free fa mo ko nya free say Mahama o abebe tran ba so why ejuma obey nyina opo bebi agokodu yi obe so ba ba mu a you have seen it all until all chances be all cry na any can say you don't have to say it because already you been alert say corruption on on your what so be boa and now wo afide wo fra ba mu no afide abo say corruption o Ghana send me how opo yo mo keka ya na entwaso but what be statement o tiechie and you know who me said what is going on because they see corruption obi anim de ni nua ye na we anim ne ye ntom do ma no beka esi say de be efisu ase e beka say ochichie
bomo chichie
efisu ase beka say
so bubesu abe meka me pembo
no bomo chichie efisu ase beka cho say
odenchem so kraso wa loko
Odenchem finsu ase beka cho say
bomo chichie finsu ase beka cho say odenchem ewu a yenyi
okay let's have sex let's have sex
most especially no opo me person me man who say no man to take from there because unemployment issue na me the person me can say because na and a thought provoking opo na mother allegation no where you see that strategy no all these political parties they have to refrain from it na
so are you saying sir maminto I say are you saying sir Mahama you see ya allege say odiska MPP by omontimi improve she say ono so ka say omonto aba enyi nanado ne na ban free because omo wiesika and say omo diska no be ko free so that the new government can come and audit them and make them accountable o see o point ni say we pepper wa no aka say we wiesika we pepper wa no is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm telling you say maybe they have certain barometers and then parameters be on assessing those kind of say where we we don't know because that's alleged obiabe allergy and it that is only strategy for them to say where we are and the chrono nom dey there right now Ghanaians na enye bi
banya chrono so na
queen but on say who your president now what you are better with no this what trans now I was not expecting it from him but that is almost strategy they make out say they need to change their strategy. Ni allegations no on baba
now on expect say Mahama be cancer adentia
opo I'm say na make say time and time again political party bi aba emfa yi time free sui kufo any jerry okay for free so atames buy no the same strategy and am we scan na no those kind of say meboa mama eso be free so Akufo-Addo buy no the same allegation mo we scan na come we be kan no so scanning na confess ni na asa and as I say onu the mama no kwa osan ba biem na no kwa na em one say so onu wa we scan bia e dey no so be scan because say right now when they are talking about we are a rich person and then this year he is the rich person and it's 4 years now and I said 6 years no be year no be nyan tama he say crowd to me 50,000 Ghana cedi and mobi obeka so no sika
na say
no be obeka say na be
50,000 Ghana discovery
obeka say sika but obeka say that time na no ye MP Mahama no go betumi cheche sika say I'm no obi beka obi adu sa
Mahama or assemblyman
MP vice president
they did one unit committee gra I don't know so one assemblyman and obey MP MP deputy minister minister and vice president and president it is so abobra
intana go san continent kakra no
I just what abobra no say they talking about rich man in NDC
are you saying Mahama ediska say but currently objectively don't you see that there are some malfeasance going on
it's going on there but you be
also unqualified to talk on the subject.
You've been there and the people are also that same allegation as me on you. And so who's kind of what do you know? Where did you get your money from?
No, I want to understand you. Say Oyebi said your Okasa amount for allergy. Inti Obi Uyebi a on kana nuntum zana person.
No, me kasa na juntum. Me so the all politicians on moye no. Let us see they are throwing that into our eyes. Now as much as cannibal. Foodi. But I don't know that parameters and barometers or usual or corrupt. That's the only strategy of which.
But one kasa as a pundit, na maybe say, do you see
the more officers? No, no, but we don't have the fencing. I mean, the concrete evidence say this is what is going on. By him say no, the only thing I be a bit me can say be a deal be a now this but in as much say Bexman can say oh we part we those kind of stuff. We don't have the evidence. Omunim the akoso you know on akokotran bi da until obeka go be avies can.
Paul the source say all can evidence assemble me say then now they prove say Mahama and the richest man in NDC.
Hey, one hour no nka sanka you see almost sanka kofa ba abamana almost sanka trama.
Nanado was the richest man in NPP. That's why he was voted.
No. The mama they tell my buy na omo. That's what they were saying. Communicators what they are saying is that they don't have anybody that have the financial muscles to take their political party to the next stage. And then right now they are even willing to do the same thing because these have the financial muscle. That's one communicators can. There's nobody in NS right now or what that financial power.
What question will be asset?
What's that?
So communicators allegation now they
not just allegation. We are just almost fast. There's nobody in NS right now or Oscar or a flag bearer. That's why they want him to be.
But say flag bearer party in the bonka.
What's that?
Say party in the bonka.
And the mama party in the on the party no bomb and this you know financial strip no muska and I send you hire come menka honest for no muska but your mama now go muska no the sponsor on day and you guys say
okay a question okay say two when you so say Mahama was the richest is still the richest man in the NDC.
Yes,
okay into you
it's an interesting one.
I wish I saw Felice Mahama who yes who you cromfo ya tago corruption, lot of scandals under your government unkro for mu US can now do kasa chire ansa or assume the high position until also kotena baby then who's will be US can just a mummy in a movie US can
it's really an interesting one. I mean two brothers when they are fighting I know that they know what they are talking about. But this one is an interesting one. I think that he's on his thank you tour and Sally doing a subliminal campaign too on the tour. No,
Memfa winning okay, your submission on
this. Quick one.
And then call us no my time.
Now call say 8 years of so Jane said there's corruption. I mean, give them a fair chance to come and wipe up the corruption. Maybe Ojina to say 8 years or more NDC woman. NDC tagged them. They've come almost 5 years. They've not really done a lot in that regard. That's why maybe they feel they are clean. Sani be or not Jane. Say 5 years we know. Yen share that Abuga Pele they started in NDC MPP baby here. That's what I say in AP. But any other story say where you made this kind of idea they still hanging. 5 years down the line.
You phone the bus studio had to Mbajafato silent, right?
Yes, 5 years down the line. This is the level. Nediani says, so what's Ghana now? Just say there's corruption in Ghana. Then don't let them go away with it. Mano, I'm a fair chance someone back dealing with him now. It's a perception. So Obi Philly people only said there's no corruption. Then don't even need Mahama. Sana mi mu ne and say in this point na go mo this kind of me corrupt.
I say don't let them walk away with their stolen money.
Exactly. So you so mo sika dia, he's fighting for his fair chance to come and deal with them. But you say you can road rather mo
Kalusha's point is Kalusha's argument is Roya. Kalusha's argument is also that Sana Akufo-Addo so catching. Say omo diska. I'll make sure say they account for the stolen money is near they guys are rolling scars for 300 3 million 3 million Ghana cedis cut dying cash and they are
sharp teeth.
And then just like you said, they haven't been able to
5 years on
up till now
do anything to them.
Prove that will be Ampa Muhammad diska because Mikai say public sector reform bossy. Kusibuafo I listened to him severally on Ekusi saying any Kwame Sifaka issue. He made wild allegations
that
any cars but nothing.
Why people are disappointed because you vote for you. Where I agree with him too is that Sano Munyati they will say those things to get the power and just do next to nothing. But because of he has the right to. I mean, I will support such an assertion too, because the Nyama NDC for you very corrupt in your you deal with them 5 years down the line. The San NDC so Abasi MPP for corruption me bad. This say I will turn them upside down.
And then Kwakye Ofosu say if he's a fourth republic by
on who corruption be as with that.
Aban be corruption. I will be corruption. But Akufo-Addo the end is the worst.
Yeah, the worst underway, and it's meant as shows to Gabby too. Gabby
position. Mahama
crisis.
And also Ghana problem near Mahama.
Yeah, the crisis in
Mahama
Ghana
is Ghana's crisis.
Exactly.
So just on only 10 now. On who the be 4 years no.
And I mean, backward. Even backward to this point. I mean, where on Ocean Bomb I
say
shadow boxing. I mean, shadow boxing. Now, I question Gabby in position very strategic. Or can I papa MPP be fast? Papa and Kaya he's also leaving the government on the position I want to have it as a Ghanaian. Say government where is Gabby? Gabby is not in government. On Shedanji position the only thing he enjoys is the cousin of the president. But not he'll be the first to talk. I quite say he's doing the archet work. Say Mama Kokasa or no tuti the swegum and becomes the next question to be spoken about in identity. I think I'm sad to Kalisha Kakra said it will be very comical that what's one you have so much hope in NDC more bad fight corruption. Say. Because we've heard it before.
Under Mills, which is why Rollins got disappointed.
Exactly. I question they always come and play with our intelligence, confuse us at the bottom and enjoy at the top. That is how it is going. But on national appeal and say so we did say corruption to give it to MPPs as good as cementing the corruption too. Say just I'm corrupt the mama is only telling you that men fanasa. Man fair chance na me brambe but it's up to the conscience of people to really decide. So between two there, sometimes you only enjoy the shadow boxing. Some of us are fighting for a third force. But we are seeing me no be another see that America, a Republican.
You were talking about Gabby. This is what Gabby said about Mahama yesterday. I read John Mahama saying on his belated thank you tour that NPP wants to break the 8 break the 8 in order to protect itself from corruption. The simple response to that must be that the NPP wants to break the 8 in order to protect Ghana and the gains being made for Ghanaians from the likes of Mahama, the disaster. Quote and unquote. The evidence is still fresh in our minds why John Mahama was a disaster, and I shudder to think how he would have handled the COVID-19 crisis and its disastrous impact on the economy today. Our problems are, of course, many and varied. Our struggle is historic, deep and real and naked. So it is easy to be convinced by an acerbic and sweet tongue that can hit hard and promise paradise, but we must be guided by what such a tongue does with its mind, heart and hands when given the opportunity.
Succinct. I mean, speaking from where he stood, he also has the right to say this.
Yeah,
that's what June said. The problems we are facing today is because of Mahama.
Disaster Mahama.
Yeah, not prudent way of handling the economy. That is what he feels. Others also feel that in terms of infrastructure near the so Mama chance maybe would have done well. It's you see, leave it to the conscience of people. Like conscience of the people. So I think both sides also work. Ghana problem did not start today.
Mahama did not only talk about say MPP for Sika Bebri in your mumfro accountable. But he did talk about youth unemployment. Say a human new mind. Now it is dangerous. He talks about the dangers of youth unemployment. Into also I'm making several calls to say, Nanado, Ghana mabuno no nya MPP for any NDC for nkwa. The nation. Omo bre. Sisiano your ideas. Musumu team. Timoma nyina yenhia as one country. Na yem propel solutions. Yem pe kwan befa so a national policy. They be a kan wasem. Or say for successive government on how to create jobs for the youth of the country. But or the far left na turn equal right, or the far righter na turn equal left, and he's praying say nanado ebenya adwen sachra na wa frɛ no no mu nyina tumi atena se a dialogue for the betterment of the country. Let's listen to him quickly. Na yemra mehwe mo add more voice na yem phone lines now.
The church and our religious leaders continue to be the moral voice of our society because you are the voice of the voiceless and you are with the grassroots. At the grassroots level, the churches are right down at the grassroots and you know what is going on in the country. times are hard, even though the New Patriotic Party, NPP, say that times are not hard, but it's me who is giving Ghanaians the impression that times are hard. It makes me wonder what kind of logic, that Ghanaians cannot feel hardship unless John Mahama comes and tells them that times are hard.
Okay, this was the first audio when he was addressing, said the church had a role to play. And then Okase or Mainumwaya Dea, MBP for turning on him. Say Onona all can Ghana for Adjunimni or one say or Mainumwaya Ding. Into or wonders in Tigana for Sebi, a comedy omona, Mohochiro, Momunim Yansa. And now muhu Omutana Homa, Onojo Mahama, the Uyasin Yansa, Onu who say. Times here hard. Until that was the first audio. The second audio talks about the unemployment. Unemployment
is a very serious problem that we confront, and it's not only this government that is confronting the problem. Past governments have had the same problem, and so the solution does not lie in one person's head, and that's why I've always suggested that we are willing as a party to join the ruling party, and let's have a high-level summit on job creation to see how we can come out with a communique on what succeeding governments will do to make sure that our young people can get jobs to do and that we can grow the economy faster and make sure that our people live in decency and dignity. So these are suggestions that I've made. They've not been heeded so far, and it's my hope that God will touch the heart of the leadership so that that can happen.
Okay, these are suggestions that I have made, but it's not been heeded to so far. Yeah. It is my prayer that God will touch the heart of the leadership so that, he acknowledged in the audio, so youth employment, Akufo-Addo problem, a problem of successive governments, successive governments. Into Onono Oshiabi, Kufu Mills, the late Mills, Shiabi Rollins, as a problem on to Osinka Omunye na enye national policy for successive government. Into Uba policy need on how to create job for the youth of the people. And talking about unemployment, does it have any dangers? Wow. Okay. This is what he said. This is what he said about the dangers.
The danger we face in not doing that is that our young people continue to lose faith in our democracy. Because then the point they make is, democracy doesn't work for us. Why should I come out and vote? It won't secure me a job. Politicians make promises and they don't fulfill the promises. So why should I waste my time? And when people begin to lose faith in your democratic system of governance, and people begin to lose faith in the state's ability to protect and care for them, that is when you have a situation where people start to take up arms against the state. But we must not sit like ostriches with our heads in the sand and say that Ghana is immune from any form of violence. And so continue to intercede on behalf of the people of Ghana. But at the same time, I think that it is your duty to let government know when things are not going well, because you are down there with the grassroots.
Okay, he was not setting a church setting. That's why he was directing everything. Say, you are down there at the grassroots with the people. You know how they feel. Collection ma muhu tight so tia muhu jumanko ya muhu. Direct impact. Direct impact. Yeah, and you are down there with them. But he talked about said we shouldn't be sitting there and thinking like ostriches. Yes. Say Ghana the own Tokwantiminsi, Bibian Tuminsi, or say violence can erupt. Yes. And youth employment is a national security threat. Yeah. And he did talk about say one, Mabunu Enyajidi or democracy mu, Abai Biaba no Abeshe bot, he said no Beshe bo Uniso, and there is no system to make the government accountable until he feels say a dangerous time for the country. That's why he's calling on the president and the leadership say and more critics are youth unemployment no yankase Akufo-Addo na buy na mabunu nya adwuma nye yankase Rollins yankase Akufo a problem for the country of which me tenure na eka ho. So let's find solution together, let's reason together as a country and find policies are able to me ama that solution. Yes, our problem need to be to me or see the solution is doesn't lie in one man's mind pocket. Or in his pocket.
It's interesting. I mean, I had a lot of but listening to him has really given me another thought, because I was he made sure he he answered me in his submissions because let me be says our dialogue now there no. When they were there problems not there, and was he able to solve them? Did he make the attempt to reach out to the opposition to help? Yes, I had 5 questions to ask him because it will make the thing interesting. That acknowledging that
by his admission of the fact it's a problem in Akufo-Addo problem.
Exactly, and he himself too did not have solutions at that time. But during so only 35, once 35, but from both me and 50. That's the approach in and yes, I would have been 70. Say effort into effort in the American and combined. No, Martin America 35 will push us to forward, meaning no, we're not okay, man, for the
Naka 30.
Yeah, but
100 into
50%, 50%, but me 200. No, the effort will move us forward.
15.
I can't
50. No.
Now me like me 50 yeah bomb my to me 100 because you know 50 and I know 50 bomb my bet to me 70 because combined effort synergy be but let me make it simple say you bomb my times 2 in that regard. If once he acknowledges that the time when to me way no it puts us in a very good state. I think the first is to make the call. After making the call, the next one is that CNTR now put pen to paper that me bass I think it will start helping because one thing said that see high level conference be say unemployment is a problem in Ghana. Everybody, all parties have now joined together that this is a common problem. But you are putting access to the rule to get it solved. And papa. By a democracy also and shouldn't do one. Sometimes you shouldn't play that the most pious one or best antimonious. Say na me patch say because you can still impact without government necessarily giving you that way. Let's say Ghana
you don't know better my
ideas now one can't it be what practical are they and I've put them out there
I think this called the only Mahama Kwan now you are not being I personally feel so because Kalusha na in charge and as you see an minor resources no ne ayini now Kalusha ho teme tena bonten kan. How is that going to be meaningful, effective? I think I like your first point to say, okay, so Pima no say then tell us what your ways and your ideas are. I think I agree with you that. But Oka says, see, ontungu say, Ebini say, NDC, de Ibaya, my minister of Famra, the ideas are fantastic. But if you bring the ideas and they are not being put into use, first one is saying
exactly. So what can I must say? You made the first call to them. If they don't,
but I think he's not giving up. Or see,
no, there are 2 sides of the coin. Either now you put them out there for us to discuss that these ideas, unless you and make a president before and yes, idea this and this I want to do. Even jobs up the band, you trumpet it. That's why you are the megaphone here.
I think
you need to go and sit in the same
Don't you also think that sometimes we have to be fair because I said Ejura Mahama old track record so sometimes to judge him wrongly because I feel say Mahama might not have done some things right but Ofia Kunyano sono he now I see he thinks differently.
No, he's still eyeing the seat. It's not so
no, I agree with you. I agree with you. But now even if he's eyeing the seat, Kofo gave us a word. Political word be by a democracy, my friend, all inclusive government. Yes. Okay. Nanado also started by appointing Martin Amidu.
Yes.
Mahama, I think, hasn't said anything bad. Mahama is making a call, say, look, Nanado, problem we face you on mine. Meaning say nya wona ade bai, enye Kofo, enye Rollins, ye nyina ye contribute to be. And a solution in new unkwa to me overnight. And turn your mind around. Into what I think we should do, ni say. For the betterment of the country. So I think he's being patriotic here. As opposed to say, bring the ideas out, say this. I think, sir, we should rather call on the president
to meet him.
To of course, sir, mind at the moment. I don't just say you have all ideas. Now do better say he told us, he challenged us, we shouldn't be spectators. We should be citizens. And citizens want the country to grow. And if Mahama is calling on you, sir, from economic team, we also have a team. You can bring CSOs. He did mention that civil society organizations. On many years, show it's not about Mahama wanting to be president again or Nanado wanting to break the 8 because then the grass surface, which is the youth. And I think at this time, no, whether Mahama did well or he did not do well. 1 year Nanado is also having challenges. We know even Najumaya Obekriti for youth. A friend is saying NAPCO, right?
NAPCO, yeah.
the people are not being paid.
Yes.
And I read an article where nurses are being owed salaries. We have people, civil society groups, NDC economic team members. Perspective by the fact that they made mistakes doesn't mean say
no, nobody's saying they can't be listened to.
At this point, Mahama is trying to champion and be a patriot. That he loves the country. I have lost elections. Let's face the challenges we face as a country. Into ideas, is that not a good call?
No, on paper it looks beautiful, but the reality it is not.
How?
Okay, Ghana, nobody has been gagged. Can't you still put those ideas there for us to discuss? Government in power for people. It is an uninitiated.
Are we trying to say you're too Obama or there? Opposition, Sebi, or Kwasia, Sebio, my because I have even the infrastructure deal. Joe Biden could have done it
without them.
Yeah.
But what did he use?
They said,
senators and
said, Biden, you promised, sir, you are going to merge the two parties together because the Republicans started going that way. That Mr. President, this is not what you promised us. You promised bipartisan deals. Now you are going your way, and then he had to sit back because Tama Sikano proposed 2 trillion. Now Republicans now be 600 million. 600 billion, and he felt that money was too low. But almost Pimia 1.2 trillion.
Is it not Senate and Wayno?
Yeah.
So don't you have a similar system in Ghana?
No, what I'm saying is that no. What I'm saying is that Biden could have gone unilateral.
Exactly.
But he didn't. He gave the opposition party at least a chance. So what I'm saying
at the right forum, which is Senate and representatives, Ghana, we have MPs near there. So why should we go to Senate?
Ghana, Sem Kradia Fatu.
No,
Parliament. It's a Parliament.
Those ones that we can talk about. But
so how efficient do you see the Parliament?
To meet Trump in California to sit and judge on it, I don't think that is
and not necessarily Trump.
An example, say any team where Trump is a Trump team.
But you are the person who always talks about say we are in transition democracy.
Exactly,
they are in advance. And you may see Ghana no NC ha because of matraho. But so our approach can be the approach.
That's what my approach is. That put your spell out. Okay,
what's an Akufo now 4 years People's Assembly.
Oh yeah,
he was soliciting for ideas. And I think this one we have to challenge Nanado. Say give the opposition people the chance.
No, your mama should tell me on your chance. Obama from Waba to convince me. Two man. Say Akufo-Addo. Yeah.
1 minute.
Yeah.
Fantastic idea. And your mama deba. Now because of our democracy always heap on lies, obi di adwene papa bakra na obi janchen say ebeka say akoide obakwa na dey political gains. It has me odi by the unemployment is a threat to our democracy, and it is true. It is a threat to our democracy. But on say they almost see contempo no betra munti. Obu adwene papa kra dey bakra be ka che ni na. Ofi say
Bakalusha say adwene sadia o man be bresa o. My interest stems from the fact that the youth no bread.
That is my papa no dey the nkama yi we ni dey 100%
because manunya mo na mo tena say yempe national policy. Mahama's idea is no kan the audio was yempe national policy to create job for the youth for successive government. And just like you can say yeah the end to 100% Mahama mo need power. Mo fa 20 mo de ba mo ideas be fa 20%. Nanado be fa ne de 80. Yeah, national policy no. Nti Mahama in case NDC ba mu biem kra, they are not going to follow we no. But the national policy can becomes in place.
Political parties ni ni na kontompa o mo de be di ade ni nti. Ni nua na meka no. Ni nua ni de ade bakra na e kama. Bobo atuagu. That's the bottom line. Enya sanka sase no de. Ni say nka yes nka one of the best former president Ababeka pa ni we no. Because anything is a threat to democracy now. One share na yina kwa na say on ko di abai na ba na so ya bi ni bi na teso me boa and now political instability na me che no but because of say won hu say me trans me ntumi anye nana me trans ne nka ladder boy idea and kebetu abo man atumi tumpon but so the politicians here omo ejia kaka so metumi ejeja omo and they say I don't have a better yen central for say you can go research na my catch a man for say if you don't have any political ideas say fencing we were capitalists. Was we friends socialists, communist socialists. Our common goal is employment. They used to get employment.
Maybe they say unfunction women say me buy my friend people for acting on national policies. It will get it.
But I think Akufo did that, right?
I say man wait TNT Akufo don't TNT or not bar.
But give up. I say I'm still to change his mind.
You have another 3 years.
But I think for the first time,
yeah, loud double that they should.
Some challenging.
You should propose as mum.
Who challenging another top?
Why don't you propose as mum? Maybe what I could have done, love to say, or you propose and cockatoo and I say, me woman that's the deficiency.
What is wrong with Mo also saying, say, Nanado should also allow them to dialogue?
What is wrong is Nanado accepting that he can't do it and he needs NDC to do it. And also accept to say he's failed as MPP and he needs NDC effort to also rule Ghana.
I don't understand the point.
The point here is that Nanjin two son going to me and we fail into
no, saying you fail as them.
No failure. What will
problem is beyond them.
As man,
analytically, no. The statement you're making, it's a firm sanity.
Exactly. I said that you can't do it. You need help. You need help.
Oh no, I think they're more mischievous. No. I see. You're
not trying to be mischievous.
No. Listen to the audio. Let me play the audio.
Analytically, no. I didn't.
One government. So a person, Akufo-Addo friend, did you say? On one and I am running Ghana.
Ghana, you. On the bar. I'm in focus. No. There's like I say, my Gold Coast catering services. A test of excellence. 8 Blackstone River Road. Branabedi de Aduanepa and Nampa Nkwanpa. Bibi Ekwaye. Gold Coast grilled chicken. Me say uko tobie wie. Oh, and never done ye. Na Charlie Ekwaye. Odebra 8 Blackstone River Road. Anochi trading ni Anochi cold store. Eso boy nji dom kese pa. Na edi djuma di bramo. Ope wudwa di na wa your grocery. 54 Hamilton Street. Na asida kese so call the ama na biamba brain salon. Brane be UT no anim na ona honye fe. Na bibia nso so enko emfa a couple of messages. Paul Disosa say a bird just whisper into my car that until I start wearing some of your sunglasses, my messages will not be read. Hey Paul. Scott Safosi, good morning, gentlemen. It boils up to union government. Oh, and that's called Safofuasono. I say also on the union government now. The party system is not working. JM is saying all the good things because he wants to come back. Why didn't he invite the MPP for ideas? I think you're also making a good point. But the point is, it's better late than never. Say, why? Then the country will always be suffering because we can always be using somebody's mistakes against him for the country to suffer. That's my whole point. So, Ghana first. Okay. Amibacha wa number 54 no now starting na number 38 nako na 95 nako na oluma enso ato aso amibacha ye hwan ya
54 here how do file up oja yanko no mamembo wa basudi kupon show nyo kasentu komale de bia won sorumba jo bane america kunani mpabo we enkalin ti afadi ma funi na madam fu kalusha ni mbichu enko munni na minke chama wode ando america ni green for ni de ni kayetewa na du dan kwa Akufo-Addo wa feli Ghana for de Ghana yetimu opu business sai woni na agu andana nadu 130 billion. Ya leba kukura won't mean say ya la wa de bia mi ye mbeye. Unena ya na kate so over 88 hospital na ko say. Na ya na kate so over 350. The year and a catcher so government 150 ko say. We so government development fund ko say. And then other Akufo any MPP. O ma feel Ghana for nya bu say 2024 Mahama ba.
Okay. Yes, sir. That's how do file. Thank you very much. Okay, the next line I'll call it number 38. I think say Africa President. Uria Kalusha need epic course no say here. Menya emergency call because me attend to. And can Kalusha, but I'm still here. Okay, 38 number 38 Africa President to also Uria 95 and so call number 95. Ansana Oluma and Swaba until Kalusha over to you now. Before Kalusha better take over, Mami for him from say either say 95 and now Oluma Mumubako number no they were 95 and now Oluma Mumubako Ibrahim Ibrahim Zababi I want to dey o ha me pacho mute phone ana olumai wadaruma why okay thank you yeah to aso Africa president to aso
me da na me mo ba boss me papa me na me cha mo tie fo na me cha mo ko gba bo bi o bia o plan for the baby and one man discussion here because man nya e be second man tie na after bokofwa akan some that dari e wo ina ya ko ndem de do man Ghana be Ghana na dro no man pa ye no asema o so ntiase so o man pa ye se chief justice only evidence bia o de be you know asine because of the corruption brabun some of the abra papa no o to o man pa ye only evidence I mean nya agree sabe lawyer ka say na o no take as boni bo chief justice no o Ghana ha o man pa ye evidence ni lawyer no o kille be gina court mo ba kiram Kentia, semi odiaro o evidence lo ni no. Ma pili ko hu. Chief justice mo ti ho. Court Ghana is look to sit ho. Attend the moment o lawyer ni like just ko tina court. Ama ye hu ba bia anekwe ne wo. E ti you na wo hu ti you know. Oh, sanya ti we no. Inda ma Ghana bra ye be pum de no. Because enda mkre mrana je go reflecting justice. Ya mambra ni nya juma. The extra for that they are put to class for onye boni. That's all man, you know, Uncle no somebody view. Kaaka tell me the breast for going in, you know. Yes, there's a job for going in, so going in there. So the lawyer now, or this has to do justice. Or man, but you have to just learn in Uncle Gino Court. Over evidence will come from there without the
Meda see people. All this, you know, number 95. Number 95 now, number 38. On our trust but to me I'm one wako cause
95 Ibrahim I'm about 95
Ibrahim pacho Ibrahim manonko why manonko Ibrahim
and then mami chamu na yambo mabatunya jumapa ani jumadina amuye no America yesi tigana na ye mama ya konya yesi kire agini nyame enka mo no nyame chamu na tew mami ye college nkakradi wo hono amete social finance ba ko se Jondramani Mahama ne NDC financial sika wono Jondramani Mahama ke oye na agini so ye anai
manonko
ko ne biano yankasa yebe contribute ne yede yakia enyano sika ne ntina ese wambra ye ni so ne betini I will election am coming 2024. As your big baby, Ekase or financial and until I would neighbor and it's going on. Many Bakurin. Now, Kakra been inquiring correction in Yama Kosono. Anti club by Nankazan Omo, ya. Obia or Yan Obeda Afadi correction. We are from for Obeda Kikuron for. So, I'm going to say, and this is one of Kaga here. Yes, between Samri 5 years, 5 years Kakari. Once a common for two. So, in the corner of the day, every day I'm to buy until the Biami come out and say, two diamond, yea, 2 diamond, they are bottle. They are painting. I can't say I'm not no must not be green, but you see a crowd, Ghana from Katabaye, now MPB have a drug, no more Yamanica. Over who say MPB Lutro, or who double to him, without Koma, what's in the other thing. Night in Kwama, young one person, my man, Kwakye Ofosu. Now, Kakadi Mina Opo, Yabesram, come now with the fire call. You might come say, I'm with my. But I line the new rum genetic table. The commission genetic table. I am considered what yo,
Yateben is I that's if that's old man. Ona Edu super to Subemon not to work old man. With my man. Old man, my pa now swear.
Yo, Kalish, alhamdulillah. Kalish, I mentioned my father, Mr. Danso of Dan Authority. Now, I mentioned my godfather, Chamai General, Chama 1, Chamai Kudu Ago, a friend saying, Mamencia, Lila Juma, Nana, Kaaka, Gold Coast, Cake and restaurant. Yeah, Obia Financial. Kanisha, things that only my little Nana, Monopolama Yagin or Mahama, someone, or Kaaka, and I party, you know,
Asia na ke bi omo to ato agen no o ka say time Mahama no ye president no 2013 mo or the stars agen by Emma that time na economy na esenke and America economy na no depreciate Emma Mahama the economy before kadata na ba o me akasa na asafu man for more you so mo ba economy na that time they won to mo ye kenko Mahama the ba say you na enko share o senti na obi agye a wo efa economy no wo bia no won famla na ye mboabo e bi obi agye o de beba no wono so ba woni me vice president that time me tata on betina say no ma to no ma nko am befa so economy no be side agina be agina wo ka de native oben wono na chair sa e friend say we no forum no e ma akura don ko nyina akura ko kasa wa ase lemo MPP ko amakwan amasafu mafo na omuni say that on na beba kasa na MPP ko amana anye dey anko because no mo say you betina ye dey anye ade na ye frɛ wo mo and no Mahama hu say obeti Akufo betina ko nya so no when ya pepe no ka kire Ghana fo nya so fa Ghana fo nyina akyɛw amambo no say wo te akira eti say wo to dame lemo mo te ho na hu say sa anye easy ebi na na say na na de dan ko Akufo-Addo ka see 5 years dey ko admit na wo gitim say amambo no nda form na so ya so no omo insist say gibi akoyi Mahama was not a failure. So Mahama failure the enemy who because na mumi enu ma agene say dia Mahama failure. Instead of no be on failure no betre. Mahama failure the na Akufo-Addo me who the failure you know the other man no. Because abaya wabo busa more than 200 billion. Mahama 4 years wabo busa 59 billion. Anya we o 190 bed hospital e ofanko. O me 620 bed hospital East Lagos o me Bank of Ghana hospital o my Kumasi airport the international airport o my international airport Emma Tamalefo o no na ye keje treasure no come stores baku 8,000 euro food court a friend saying fire service station police station clinic esa wo sa jakro na mu o my gawa to su my gawa sawasu my gawa friend say tako o my hospital ewa ferry my hospital ewa tefa o my hospital ewa my hospital ewa formina and my hospital ewa something the why
but what I'm just put across to say yeah makase o my no omo no e ma makonya say omo ma tran hello what yenka o man ma akonya say o metrain no omonye project man ti say o ma be ya credit man je manya onu na ye enye ne sika
mo kan e credit the way mo si kan chere say Mahama was a failure so a failure there and onu ni right so be kan obi say omunko won frɛ ko mo na bi omo fa adembla and I make so we o ye failure ni nyuma o ye ni man fa responsible ko anka o man fa kwanya wo do ye ya anka Mahama was not a failure so Mahama a failure there and Akufo-Addo more than a failure when you super incompetent because Mahama incompetent and Akufo-Addo super incompetent because busi a wabɔ ne nyuma a wɔyɛ yɛ no wo de so Mahama busi a wabɔ ne nyuma a wɔyɛ nwa ne Mahama was better the Mahama mo e de age ba say yenye say dia and I say na Akufo-Addo ka obra no wase na wo say the Bible say ubra wase nya me be ma ubra wo so nya me be bra wase e to mbra no wase na nya Akufo ma no e ma no so na niema a won timi nyɛ no ye nyina nto ato adwen na timi nyema ma no e ko na so nwa no ko ni mo ye say ask not what your country can do for you ask what you can do for your country America woman penny dada na ka za asem no o man ko ye koma ye nyira kancha asalute one again
me da sipi oluma na motiri nka no braboachi wona edo so pato ma no nko why
yeah karisha ne oponi mancho mi ma pa mo ye bo Ghana na etimekeka ye so ya dwubeti ya bo kakra asamo mi nua oluma kan na me to so media me pese oluma atene na se NDC MPP mama obie no obetimi aboa Ghana sisi o mama wa betena so so bie ni Ghana wonni bi nhia won se waye se mama na adwena odi ba nyina se wa ka kire Ghana for se ya adwensha Ghana for kura short memory se on ze Ghana for no kudi sko ye do obi antimi ntunti asem bi obeka bi oba be fa konwa na tran so a wa so ma na ne se ne dia no I don't know open. Abejina bejona kase na Akufo-Addo nyese wo frɛ wa Kalosha ewiasmo we din se ubehunu asori 14 se enkemo 14 se o mu kwa asori bo betima hu nipa 100 o mu wa asori mu konkremo deide say oti MPP no oti NDC na NDC be free MPP so on fana adwenumra no ba be kan ho be kan se ma be bo MPP na MPP aka say me na maye wo he de omu ye na do ko bo ada na si omu se Mahama dia Mahama so ye bi na Akufo-Addo no to aso omu se Akufo-Addo eti Ghana na wo ho no enya dia MPP betumi aboa NDC betumi aboa Mahama betumi aboa eti na bi da minim se Mahama na adwena ne so opakonye na tena so no afa Ghana na yen se o man se ne dia eti na adwena o de ba no de Ghana fo enhwe yi Mahama Akufo-Addo MPP NDC obi na obetumi aboa Ghana manu asi
bra boachi ya da si pa bra boachi na moti nka no me pa cha odas na di so odas mo anu nko ai wa anu nko
Mother Galicio and your friends Kokobra Flusa or Chikum and the amount for 18 years para. So we did a woman making us, they said they'll enter almost for program in Yagoka. National answer Yakwakye Ofosu and one young Abaya into the Mikuswa, a young Kaaka, and Chipiano. Flusa Chikum, College, Yabatos in Yepa. Now I'm in Kwakye Ofosu, Namincha. Unity Radio, Petition, Syria College now, sub-service. Danny Dina, your friend, now for a 2 young one, another piano, what they show go. Near Family radios now. Yamabo Kalisha, only Manicho, Petition, open us now after that, and come on, I said, Danny Dina, Tigana, anthem. Minya Uluma, anthem, I know what can. Sometimes, also, on one Tikumasi, and the piano, or Kumasi, I or can Yama, Mahama Baya. The pure Kumasi. Just to see a kick it your floor, your brother. Dubai, no. Say, if you are John, that day, I will over show Dubai, meaning they have many videos in the shop. I don't know, no one knows or Belusi, or you know, just I know this war. It is a so war, inside Dubai, honor. I bring a calita, and then you are what you are, but you will jump. I'm in Senate Chapel, as Daniel Bosuo. Nearly for Pacoso, almost the secondary school year, almost plata a himono, and a mujachi, a president and Nancy cable, and then another than Kwakye-Ofosu Adawoma, and school in Kaaka. As for so, yes, no, what can against you, more market, some market here, to see an Akufo-Addo Adawoma, to see a Daniel Bosuo, as for Mahama there. Again, an Obaya or Gato, MPP, or 2, I don't know what's in Gabby. As the Gamu Baya and another Akufo-Addo say, all German school down the Pacoso mine, another Omo school of Pacoso, they said, I know, you could say a word one. To buy you to my work, you could say a word one. At the name of put on number, so for now, over you put a word. At the upon which you have so for now. Now, yet the young Kashi, and pioneer born and years saying, and go for that. Uncle Swan doing another Kwakye-Ofosu awarding. Many you report your coupon said the year 2024. Say you better the Akufo in either way. It's the order to Akufo the human personal. As I said, time in your shen years out to Abamano. And 1 year. Now, I'm not going to be teacher who said, Abesim, German, no poor Gadam said, any panoya architect or you want when you want, and now someone with yes. I want to wait and you got the center where you got the show. You can make it you have any grown up and your money to your crew. Not done a young
what kind of service minor Brown? What does the interconstitutional law want to say? I didn't say, I said the Combram. Now, Mrano, me sure say the evidence on Manano. A quam the Befazum the Befadu say, life imprisonment to a quambum the Befazum the Befasunti, a cousin could jack a money to dia and the Master Kalusha, the members of the channel say, it's just your coupons are the relative quality. Okopu, Uber driver, they say, yeah, you own so much debate, Amano. Everyone make up the shooting. The members of the channel and they say, no, Obia Kubia or who can say a deep man. No, I got the church, no, I got the any of that, and yet, then they say, Dan will be able to I know what Yatibila man, no other church. Now, maybe I would have on tour, Yampan on Concord because you didn't get a friend of Kwakusi.
Immediate empire me woman and after Akufo-Addo said, the new panel of Yakuku, or 12 on your 2024. NPP, if it's not a fire, your Francano, me, Ghana, Yataba, so, I'm winning a minute.
Yeah, the better see, or that's not in Canada. Yeah, only do so, yeah, over Monunco, yeah.
Yeah, many are on show. Natia, Matia, or a bit of phone. Most sponsors and say better matters or more. So much another via Yanya when after ever better adding. Many MBB for la or Macata. I have been ending before Cata, no much of achievements, and not a how. Emma, Bibi, Thomas or Mamukasa, anyhow. Yes, Sana Mecamukasa, anyhow. Pakuno Casavians, I mean, I Casavica. Mama Nim said, Ghana for Adrinsha. Yes, they may see me place a Ghana for Adrinsha. And then we are in another Akufo-Addo Kasha and so the 1 year basic 88 hospitals, district hospitals that my. Could you imagine, say, a net or Sasha above for so about 111? Meanwhile, the previous I promise, no, our or Kasha, no, when young fulfill back as I say, Yanya Bia. Now, no man can say him for or more year as I say, or margin visibility test and another for. Say, I think extra will be as I am bossing. None know what I about the Kasha or say 111 hospitals or babies, Yamai. Yadin extra. Linear. Say Yadin extra in Yabambia. No, my Mahama, Yapine, your school and hospitals, matter for contractors our site are no more year, Juma. Your topics are mayor can was say employment can linear unemployment, a can hobby. The Sanko for contractors are buying you by over Pamo, Munina, and by the Amiga Meno Casas, you have been in a school down by Kuonum, and Kuala Moko School Motia, you will say Apakazi, so town, Mapo. Sabana, not a yachting Elsha, a baby about Abesim, no Mario, dear Nessa, and the other young man people for say, Bruce, a year, come or quell, and the attitude my Mumma, my anchor, Mamma. Because woman, no more bad, the mother say, one say foundation. Then this is about the building. Omobe we are not saying about the sales. Ghana for Yajin Elsha and Kadabia Kayan to about my BP, Mamma, the poor miners are. MBB was a year, come on, my anchor. And you're not no more countries or mobile, $2 and another for $1 and an infant. And this a Yajin Elsana from the catchers and $1 and this 3 pesos. You have both a duomatic. And then one for your catcher say, that can play at Ghana for Yajin Stra. The Yajin Elstra, I am conquer to about my NPC. For another year, go to Roma. I see Yahutra and Layer and let him not your woman. Schools are dying, hospitals are here, Yajano. Contractors are quite and the million. Young man before say, I come on my uncle, only be Pabia, the more minor. That was a million.
Okay, we are young. I'm not sitting. Can I also see if you are Raman? One I do soon to one uncle Raman call. Oh, Raman, a feeding nothing. I'm a patcho, also between a friend now, Chewaji, or Media. So, and check, did Media know a Benavia, and check your day, Media Nibe Benavia, was Sugusua Uti Unity Radio 103.9, or Worcester and Potemo. Guswa, I share a fair for some friend, fee, and no more to a drink common, to common, be to me, a cosu yepa. Answer now, your young carbobia and channel, Opo, Ebe Classina or the young carbo now, the Abana Bibia, to me, Abaso. Brabachi, Kedia, Esaya Fabium now. Brabachi, once somebody became one.
Yeah, me can't was a clan, my master move a can, I make a chance. Me, Mamma Case, MPP, they purchase MPP and this Mama Kufo, Obian will bet me a Ghana. Because Obiaba, or
why you know, I could be a change, but June way we're feeding Kaaka, I was a
Messi, Menkase, MPP, na yo anase democrat na yo be pa che say Ghana no si ho no NDC ntimi mo Ghana MPP ntimi mo Ghana because obi abetra so a na fu no open na mama ba o sa ba no watoto Ghana fo anum hu say Ghana fo yentimi nye no hwe nti oba se say dia odo ne nsabonkum ne nsanifa ene befom ma asemo America man kan man MPP fo
Yo, brother, that's people. Brother, China, somebody clarify. No, be so say both political parties in the NDC for them people for no the same strategy no use in contuponi the braka kwa no moke kacha man for na zan occasion who say the mama so be obi am so opinion like Moses obi betuna candidate thing and che did meje be na wie na opo ewo yen ka bo na announcement bi a so de betie fonti and tembe sorry adwuma do nam de ma opo national no wa ba baby bia na bibia tumi akonkan enti wasugu so a wotie Unity Radio 103.9 medini Kinkalusha me na medie no chame your announcement bako ewo ha se ide be ma tiefo eyebi baso Pentecost church Pentecost church our Worcester Providence 41 Providence Street Worcester say my mayor friend Madam Nesna Kumanum ne dodo anim friend Mami Kumase ono na ye time edu na ye no beba for 4th September am say akaba 10 days da ba pepesa particular day na Japan oba mu no that same day na ye mami ye na mami say as a mechanic Providence 41 Providence Street Worcester and ye be Church of Pentecost and ebasuna time here 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. They say there ye be a protocol ni be afio enti manfo betuna ba no we bona antade manfo esa manfo share red and black na mami ebusuafo a omo ebo amo beje ebeta no be chiamara ko no ne ami Tarin and Vasti Wilson and Joseph Wilson and Brenda Num omina will be mame ebusuafo no kai no tata chino nti sai medie ebebaso mame Kumase eye no ebaso ewo Pentecost I saw them for the 1 Providence Street na Thanksgiving also here 5th September and also time near 2021 I'm making 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and near Thanksgiving number kwasora kodasi na if you are now refreshment and also 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. and also atade on pese busafo pese mo de ba no black and white na bibia tumi ekosuni eduma me Kumase eye no baso de ka boy ma tiefo se tiefo mra na mba bo busuafo a bibia to mani na omo enkra mama mi anaso mo nkata na chikra na me Margaret dako nsuso ewuma ono so omo boa ama bibia nana kofo nsuso ho na dako nso omo nyina ye abusuafo a omo boa se mame Kumase yebekwa na ye na ye kama na bibia tumi akoso ndi 41 Providence Street Augusta Pentecost so aso dem na ho na bibia tumi koso eye eso enkaibo so abebe se bi mo kono na ebi mo so ware mame Kumase ye kokokra no na say enkai beto Unity Radio aso ne say 28 August here offer any Judy omo 10th year anniversary no baso dindindin amante ya bom modern omo aware mfie pori edu yakupo ayebi na ne fair no say amante offer so the 40th birthday ni na coincide it oye the 10th marriage anniversary no the 40th birthday so coincide na bibia dey share say by 10 years time no 50 na 20 years no na marriage na 20 years no na also the 50 years enti ebi on be ye Liberty Church of God and 44 Randolph Road and Worcester, Massachusetts, and so the time near 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. and on be na bibia to me ako nkan nam yin so birthday bash no so de ebeko India Center India Center no so de me tiefo na bibia atumi akoso yem Madam Vivian Bodom no so beba so on the 4th of September and 5th no so de asore ensensem no so atrazare omakwa asore na bibia atumi akọ nkan na Kwame Amponsa manfo bebre nim se friend kakabo ono ewo Minnesota asafo hene ono ne brother Daniel Bodom ono so uncle and Isaac Mensah son in law and obaya daughter omo de areho ese etiefo yese Madam Vivian Bodom oka nchirigu ye no ese na ye no omo babe ye no 34 Boynton Street Worcester no na 4th September sa ye eba so na time near 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. Dress code no say mami onya official 69 official eduasan ko de ba nso so ebusuafo say mo ba be jamo ma mo shatade tuntum ene fufuo titum ene fufuo na bibia entumi enkonkan nti ebusuafo yi say mo mbra na mbebo mo na munka na say omunya mami ye kama na bibia entumi nkoso ye na ne kwasi ada no na sia soro mo ko na sia soro wi a mo say mo ba eya san be bo mo bia no obia hye all white ntade fufuo enko ana mo hye na bibia entumi enko nkan eye nka bo a etwato na ma sorry media isuru abusua Mr. Steve Ani Dai or your brother-in-law and Mrs. Matilda Dai Ani Dai also your daughter almost say yan fa yaw near reho enka say o ma me Madam Comfort Edudzi also kan chingu ye no yakopon ya aduma 4 September 2021 ya na and also eye no baso kama na eye no so address near 67 Vernon Street Worcester that's a more 67 Vernon Street in there opposite to Dr. Kwame Amponsa hono SZ4 asore edan and asaye baso 4 September na busuafo say momra namba boa mo na monka omame ona nka chingo na say omo mame no monye na eyi kra moka waka chinagu ba omo de kata na chi kama chi no kata chi na meka enti eno so eba so ewo SZ4 aso de Melvina Street no enti na e dia metiefo no
yeah Ken Galusha no na okano Matilda and Steve de na okano amoye minua pakope Steve menene ko school Ghana
okay
and Matilda and so minua ba Steve no so we know each other from Ghana they are more than brothers to me you know until hear me pass announcement so me admit for me tie
67 men Street
onim the sad aspect ni say Matilda mami film and okọ Ghana so okoyo mami eye obi okoyo mami eye oyo mami eye ni nua bema mami wo I think 4 Bema Bakope, Ma 3.
Wow.
Nani Nia Bema saying we turn so just this April. Until 2-in-1. So throw me no way. You know, she's been through a lot in the early part of the year. Losing your mother and your only brother. You know, Nibra no cry or we in the masters and uncle over Baha crab for visiting. Just you know, a very sad story. But yes sir September 4th September 4th Obaya program Matilda program no and Yemi Akufi Vasti Mame Mami Kumase and now Mami Kumase yeah and I didn't and no go
and mama can no more worry
I know 28 Judy son of Judy Judy offer here your co-program na anu Manucho teta na ho se nkonware chese Manucho de na ni chiro ba no wo
oba kokko so oba kokko
Manucho ni chiro ba ye ko India Center that was program ben am no ko that was a racist birthday ye ko ya Manucho ko hu Judy Watiaka Judy, so nam semaza. New Crunio. All right. I know back it off. I know back it off. I know who say. So who are fair, but you know.
Kojo Freeport, they are seven more.
Kojo Freeport. I'm Kojo Freeport. They are seven more. Yeah, and Judy, Saturday weekend we were man. Oh, okay, so it's a good program. The weekend we will make Kalusha, Manucho, in a coin India Center for support to affair, and then Judy, you know, yeah. It's going to be exciting. No, a 3-in-1.
3-in-1.
Almost 10 years anniversary. And almost only announcement. Almost 10 years anniversary. And almost a blessing. And Esa happens to be a fair 40th birthday.
Wow.
Into your friend 3-in-1. Quatrista. Into Saturday. Nami had my Saturday. Sorry. Oba Krum Hanyina since December. Unsi sorry them that. And so me peba. Kana for man you so nyamisro. Unso ba unsi sorry them that. No, I can't say time radio here the penny here. Ghana news no betimi atwen. Ohwe ekotia ne de o mbo o ya say. Ofosu amopo. Etikalu on more serious no Sunday obi Saturday. Obi ameboa.
Present live.
Obi ameboa.
Meni amadicho.
Obi amra meboa yenua ba Judy ene ne kunu ofe.
No ponsa na be kono no ankaka text message ka.
Oh yeah. Me who say yeah, a lot of people brought messages on Facebook. We say na Paul the so cry kon say me kind of messages here but
brief na
Kalusha Manucho ni mami ekoko.
Sir,
this is happening so ekoko.
Kalusha before messages in Baba before messages in Baba my infant to a team for him say Chelsea Supporters Club of Worcester is up and running. They say Nipa was your Dawson. So I think say yeah 40. Your former ADM say 2 or 3 weeks, right? Yes. Yeah, any. It is so once I announcement a couple of people called me. It is so Chelsea near. Now you die-hard Chelsea fan. Like me. Any announcement now the 19th. What the 19th? If you care to know. Oh yeah, die-hard Chelsea fan. Yes, I was saying. For a number is 774-386-6871. 774 3 Kalubuame 774-386-6871. Kaluka 774-386-6871. So we are Chelsea near. Press number no. Now I am found to platform so. We have the update we have. They say officially. You are submitting application to be recognized by Chelsea Football Club as an official supporters club in Worcester. You are submitting application. I think 3-4 days ago. I did everything. I've submitted it. All the information they needed. You create a Facebook page. You are creating to Facebook page. We go Facebook and searching for Chelsea Supporters Club of Worcester. We are there. You find us, like us, follow us. Yeah, the updates near from Chelsea. Near 19th place club. No, yeah, the bar. MRT from. Wow, we Chelsea. Wow, we Chelsea fan there. 386-6871. Now fast that's from Consumer Royal Baby. And now we have PC pa, Kobe and PC pa, studio. Ama master dance so Adriania master dance so the minimum says master dance so ye bosa. Bobby a master dance so dino. Huh? Enye izo. Sir. So say na fu slim. Omo fu entrantra no. Sometimes o say mo fu mu page no da bia ye mistake mu say mu lilo. But omo fu slim no. Huh? Master dance so Bobby a wa ye ne no. Obey Spanish stew. Ena kokwa ya noa. Ena bayre. Unse ena contemporary for na unka humo. Unfortunately no mo say we say fasting to wo dey na come master dance no. Oh Samu. Nti o so obedi didi so me kan na Kalusha say manager say wo dey over for Gold Coast 8 Black Zone. Your hometown.
Mo come fa no mama me. Na me feel say. Yeah. Tamago.
Chairman Kojago.
Me call you say the
business is business.
Me order.
Business is business. Yeah, into Chelsea fans in Kinkalu. And I mean, also repeat here. Canada Japan is coming to Worcester. 4th September. Is this that same day? No, by a normal event in Anopa.
Yes.
Yeah, 11, maybe to 1 or minimum how many hours? But you don't want to take long because Saturday now. Canada Japan bano ya mama for ati se programs be bro krom ha nti ye ntumi mfa nkwa nwumre ti ne ye no earlier no ti wa question bia pe bibia bi se bia na wa ba Anopa 11 we will all be represented, we will be there. 4th no more of Obasa Anopa nti betumi ababi. Yeah, it's in the morning 11 o'clock. Ti where we are na mama ko sisi mo akwa juma nti ya cha ti phone na
for opponent ote
now one ma Alicia on say adebia all the start here
you know come you know one kind messages
so here papa
bakwa dem yenu bi
okay mama kan be
mama abanse ne
mama kan
mama abade
opo can you mama kan I see a message time also can you let Kalusha provide one lies that NDC told Ghanaians he's talking about until also Mr. say in trouble kwa NDC try Ghana for omo ni so I see part to chantro na part to chantro enti make messages into your research entrone de bebre o ne pe bibra Mama nuchu ama obi wasi Mahama gaso be health insurance one time premium
and confirm
okay so and confirm the ache okay so and confirm there so wan share bo no na konye no mtutuko na mum hospitals or share bo so be sino so want to me anwe any schools no tiana promises in the bebre and Scott Safo say good morning gentlemen, it all boils down to union government. The party system is not working. JM is saying all the good things because he wants to come back. Why didn't he invite the MPP for ideas? Why didn't he invite the MPP for ideas? Ideas when he was in power. Okay. Good luck. National policy should not involve parties, but parliament and other interested groups like economic and finance, engineers, etc. If JM has ideas, let him put them out. But Scott, then the question becomes, national policy might involve parties. Ghana, you political parties in everywhere. Omo makawe. CSOs they are politicians. Civil society groups they are politicians. Now doctors doctors politicians. Me point in say if you are talking about union government, it is MPP NDC CPP me party amedom Akufo-Addo maka yekra china me friend bizan say na idea ni say china we will have an interview with Akufo-Addo me onim say na many David no nyagbanyaga David Brony many David Brony any sin na name America because also be my free port
be copy FM na kokofa news no etie for ahana
no meeting kan
you know
mama abadi bebre by so so betima kan bi on Facebook Kalu news no my fan to for him so him heti so ni Mahama heti so ni Mahama heti woni mro
honorable ye no so no osan we boy juma wa
until Mahama heti say na we start the show
okay
Osman Kanchiro
okay
I don't know you are comfortable sitting
you feel
okay
city or me comfortable
let me be so again
very good etie for ha na edit
and around me the gumi say there your mom pa na kunu emeye empia ave there ba ya ahye dem na wa te ho mebo a enti wo ya mpi ra enti wo nso mo community bi o ave there also beba
etie for ha na yede dwumadi
no ma power wona say wo
medindi Kalusha
Ghana there
ote
Ghana there ma
may you free etie for ye call Peace FM akofa Peace FM kasebo no and what say Manucho Magandi Gaucho mempemo hwasem bebe de ben international t-shirt Worcester edition of Erizato the working encyclopedia.
Elizato. Oyata monitor. Otimi trouble ma about permasem pa. Ntina Worcester's edition of Elizato.
Okay.
Cause also permasem.
All right.
Otimi screening crama. Come on. Applications no.
Yeah. It's here for Mr.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay, say one now okay, yeah.
Okay, say yeah. Okay, it's here for Anna. Yeah, they Casado. Yeah, you my face are Casado and Yanko. Me did the Kikalusha when I may be far course. Anna Opo national. Oh no, this one would jam it. And I did my day, you may see. Akufo-Addo no one say one card that's a ne. And I say, Ocha. That's a name.
Next week.
Now you send it. Oh, wait. Akufo-Addo no Ocha. Obeti and Ka. Say, ye day, Anopa Bosuo, as Ambram of you. We did the Kalisha, Wakramo. Bye bye.
Housing opportunity.
Abeka Peace News. Yensa any say. Afi pinu any aduonu ba ku yi ebesi sa bre ba bia e wa bosomi ngotwa fe na ekọ na wie yin. Nipa